Fremont Moo Baseball is on the air.
The wind, Rodriguez 2-2. Taylor swings at this one and drives it deep left center field, and it is gone! A home run for E.J. Taylor. And the Moo take a 1-0 lead in the top of the first on Taylor's third home run of the year.
Live on Big Dog 1340 AM and 98.9 FM and on FremontMoo.com.
Callahan hits it to deep right, way back. Olive is going to watch it go to tie the game. Austin Callahan delivers the third Moo solo home run of the evening, and it's a brand new ball game at 3 apiece.
His 1-2 pitch. Young swings and misses for strike 3, and the Fremont Moo are the 2020 Expedition League champion!
Now let's head to the ballpark.
Fremont Moo Baseball is on the air. Live from historic Moeller Field in Fremont, Nebraska, it's the 9-26 Hastings Sodbusters against the 24-12 Fremont Moo. With Zach Berman, this is Nate Rohr reporting. It is a somewhat cool and overcast day for baseball. The temperature is in the upper 70s, and we're expecting it to stay fairly cool. The clouds that really darken the area have broken up, so we expect to get this game in without interruption. But it is a fairly nice night for baseball with the cloud covering. But that was only after the Moo had seen an 8-1 lead slip through their fingers. Hastings 4 in the 5th, 1 in the 6th, 2 in the 7th to tie the game at 8. Then the Moose scored 2 in the bottom of the 7th to take a 10-8 lead, only to see the Sodbusters post a pair of runs in the top of the 9th to tie it at 10 before Ryan Koski's 3-run home run. Part of a 4-hit night for Ryan Koski, his best night of the year for the Moo, and he capped it with the home run that sent the Moo to the victory. Fremont is now 4-1 in the second half of the 2021 Expedition League regular season. They still trail Sioux Falls as the Sunfish played a doubleheader last night and won it. So the Sunfish are sitting at 6-1 in the league in the second half. The Moo at 4-1, but as we mentioned, after this series, Fremont plays 5 straight and 8 out of their next 10 games against the Sunfish. So Fremont will have plenty of opportunity to try and take care of the Sunfish in their own regard. This is the pregame show brought to you by Inspro Insurance, a Marshall McClellan Agency LLC company in Fremont, West Point, Wahoo, Lincoln, Omaha, and West Des Moines. Go to insproins.com for details. Both teams getting ready for this matchup as Fremont hopes to remain undefeated against Hastings at Moeller Field. They have dominated the Sodbusters here all season, and the Moo also looking to continue their recent strong play of late. They have won 6 of their last 7 and 7 of their last 10. So Fremont has found their path of late after that bumpy stretch where they were swept by the Big Sticks, lost 2 of 3 up at a mediocre Wheat City club, and then lost the series at home against Souris Valley, and that knocked the Moo out of contention for the first half Clark title. But since then, Fremont still done a nice job of finding its legs back. Let's check the field conditions, brought to you by Extreme Outdoor Power. If you want your yard ready to play ball, get a Husqvarna mower from Rick LaReger at Extreme Outdoor Power, 805 South Broad Street today. Field looks a little better watered than before. It's still drying out. Of course, we haven't had a whole lot of rain here lately, and the Moo are using this field quite a bit. The Moo will be on the road tomorrow night, but then the 3-game series at home this upcoming weekend, and then they have 2 more games at home before the All-Star break. So it'll get a nice 10-day rest where the Moo only play on it twice before the final surge to end the regular season, but there are some patches of dry due to the recent warm and dry weather in the area. We're getting set for the Moo against the Hastings Sodbusters, and we'll step aside for a moment. When we return here on the Inspro Insurance pregame show, we will hear from Fremont manager Shea Bennett. That's coming up after this.
Husqvarna now has special financing and extreme outdoor power with approved credit. Available on all Husqvarna residential or commercial acreage and zero-turn mowers. Get the professional power you need today with 6-year warranties on residential or 10-year warranties on commercial mowers. Extreme Outdoor Power repairs most major brands, and they carry a full line of battery-powered equipment too. Stop into Extreme Outdoor Power and visit with Rick Lereger today at 805 South Broad Street in Fremont.
Interested in starting a new career with great pay and benefits? Lincoln Premium Poultry is now hiring for all positions. An innovative company with state-of-the-art technology. Visit www.lincolnpremiumpoultry.com or be referred by a current Lincoln Premium Poultry team member, and you can each earn up to $1,000. Lincoln Premium Poultry. Apply at lincolnpremiumpoultry.com. We want you on our team.
Back here at Moeller Field as we get ready for the second game of this 3-game series between the Moo and the Hastings Sodbusters, and we're standing by with Shea Bennett. And Shea, last night you guys get out to the big lead. Of course, Hastings charges back into it, makes it a game. How tough was it to stay locked in as that game went from what looked to be a blowout win for you guys to a game that got close quick?
Right, we definitely got off to a nice early lead. We did leave a lot of guys on in the first couple innings. I felt we could have definitely done a better job of just cashing in. Left a lot of guys in runner's scoring position, but I think we took the foot off the gas a little bit in the middle of the game, just kind of sat on a big lead. And credit to Hastings, they did a good job of fighting their way back and made it close at the end. And ultimately our guys were able to battle through and come away with a big walk-off win.
Luke Hamza was good for you out of the bullpen again, and I mean, here's a guy who you know from Midland, but wasn't a guy I don't think you were counting on to get much out of. But you not only pitch him in a win, but he pitched a high leverage situation for you and was pretty good.
Yeah, he did exactly what we needed out of him. Went out there, threw a 0 up in his first inning. When his name has been called on, getting some big outs for us.
And Ryan Koski, who had been kind of quiet with the bat to this point, and especially as crowded as the corner outfield race is, he was having a tough time, but man, what a game out of him last night.
Absolutely, he was locked in for sure, seeing the ball real well. Looked like he started making a few adjustments. I think he's been seeing the ball well. He's been fouling off a lot of pitches straight back and been right on him, just not necessarily getting on playing with them. Hitting balls hard, just at guys, and yesterday he was able to find some holes, did some damage, and obviously was the big hero at the end.
Shea Zetterman takes the ball for you, and he's a guy that has traditionally been a reliever, but has done fairly well in that starting role. How has he done in terms of acclimating to becoming a starter?
I think so far this summer, what's been different from what I've seen from him, and I know what he's capable of, is just consistency. It's kind of been up and down. Really just depends on whether or not he's filling up the zone or not. I thought last time he just obviously too many free bases and just getting a lot of 3-ball counts, going deep into counts a lot. So playing today is just to be more efficient, put guys in play early, but letting the guys work behind them like we always preach, and seeing if you can get a quality outing from him.
Hoping to see that tonight out of Shea. Good luck.
Thank you, Nate.
That is Shea Bennett, the Fremont Moo manager, as we chat before the Moo take on the Hastings Sodbusters. We'll step aside for a moment, have the starting lineups and the first pitch from Moeller after this.
Did you know at Deers Ford Lincoln we have a team of highly trained Ford-certified technicians that will make all the difference in your automotive service needs? Ford has long been on the cutting edge of automotive technology. Don't trust your Ford to an unqualified mechanic. Get it done right the first time. The Deers Ford way. We service all makes and models, and we welcome the opportunity to be your family's certified service technicians. Contact Deers Ford Lincoln Service at 402-721-1472 to schedule a service appointment today.
Inspro Insurance is your locally owned and independent insurance agency. Inspro is a Marsh & McLennan Agency LLC company representing many insurance carriers, including EMC Insurance. EMC ranks among the top 60 in the U.S. to give you the best coverage and value. Serving Fremont for over 60 years, Inspro remains committed to providing professional and personal service. Proceeding with confidence. Inspro, a Marsh & McLennan Agency LLC company in Fremont, West Point, Wahoo, Omaha, Lincoln, and West Des Moines. At InSproINS.com on the web. Now that's what a solid piece of wood sounds like. Look just past that left field wall at Moeller Field, you'll see Christensen Lumber, a solid lumber company for nearly a century. And there goes another ball into the lumber yard. Professional builders know Christensen Lumber is their home run hitter for quality materials. More contractors and woodworkers will tell you Christensen Lumber is the best choice to find quality cuts of lumber. Since 1923, Christensen Lumber. It's where the pros go. 714 South Main, just past the left field wall at Moeller Field. Fremont Moo fans love their meat, and Hy-Vee has all your favorites at the best prices this summer. Hy-Vee Choice Reserve Steaks, always low prices on your favorite flavors of brats. There's boneless, skinless chicken breasts, chicken grillers, America's pork chops for the grill, and the best cuts of salmon and seafood for that summer party on the patio. Shop online right now. Go to HyVeeIslesOnline.com and place that order. Your Fremont Hy-Vee, proud to be a part of the Fremont Moo.
Wow, great space, nice and clean, decent square footage, a lot of potential. When do we move in?
You know this is for storage, right? It's not a man cave.
Oh.
With storage units this nice, no wonder it feels like home. Morningside Storage is a full-service facility including indoor and outdoor, 5x10, 10x10, 10x20s, and plenty of outdoor storage for campers, boats, and RVs. They're safe and secure with reasonable rates. Morningside Storage, just west of Luther and Morningside. Call 402-317-9261 now.
Back with you from historic Moeller Field as we get set for the Fremont Moo against the Hastings Sodbusters. Now let's check out tonight's starting lineups, brought to you by your Fremont Hy-Vee. For a lineup that's loaded, shop your Fremont Hy-Vee. Go to HyVeeIslesOnline.com now and place your order. For Chandler Wagner and the Hastings Sodbusters, Logan Johnstone leads off and plays center field. Cole Dawson, the shortstop, bats second, and batting third, Trevor Matson, the third baseman. Matt Hallback is the right fielder, batting fourth. Batting fifth, Jack Hammond, the designated hitter. James Shimashita is the first baseman, batting sixth. Batting seventh, Tyler Monroe, the catcher. Batting eighth, Ian Riley, the left fielder. Batting ninth, Tyler Monroe, the second baseman. Well, let's check the batting seventh is Justin McGuigan, the catcher, actually. I beg your pardon. McGuigan batting seventh and catching, then Riley, then Monroe. So, for the Sodbusters, Johnstone, Dawson, Matson, Hallback, Hammond, Shimashita, McGuigan, Riley, Monroe. On the mound, the right-hander, Jeremy Schneider. Now the starting lineup for the Fremont Moo is managed by reigning Expedition League Manager of the Year, Shea Bennett. Darian Morphew leads off and plays center field. Austin Baskin, the third baseman, bats second. Batting third, E.J. Taylor, the first baseman. Brock Reller is the designated hitter, batting fourth. Batting fifth is Jack Simonson, the catcher. Ryan Koski is the left fielder, batting sixth. Batting seventh, Trent Sellers in right field. The shortstop, Peyton Leeper, bats eighth. Batting ninth is Dylan Sears, the second baseman. So for the Moo, Morphew, Baskin, Taylor, Reller, Simonson, Koski, Sellers, Leeper, and Sears. And on the mound, the right-hander, Shea Zetterman. Now let's check out tonight's pitching matchup, brought to you by Deers Ford in Fremont, USA. When you're ready to be matched up with a perfect Ford or Lincoln, head to deersford.com. The Moo will send North Dakota State right-hander Shea Zetterman to the hill, 1-1 record, an ERA of 3 even. This is his 5th appearance, his 4th start. He's thrown 12 innings, given up 7 hits, 10 runs, 4 earned, walked 5, and struck out 12. He last pitched on the 29th, so last Tuesday against Hastings, gave up 2 earned runs in 5 innings. The Sodbusters will counter with Jeremy Schneider, 0-3, a 4.86 ERA. He last pitched Wednesday against the Moo, and in 6 innings gave up 5 earned runs and 6 hits. Schneider 0-3, 4.86 ERA. It's his 7th start. He's thrown 33 and a third innings. Walked 16, struck out 23. Moo in the base purple caps with the cowhead on the front, the orange jerseys with the purple numbers on front and back, and the cowhead on the front left, the white pants, purple and orange trim, orange socks, and the black shoes. Sodbusters in the base green caps with the white front panels and the bees in green on the front.
Defending champions of the Expedition League.
Gold bill, the green jerseys with the white script Sodbusters trimmed in gold on the front. White number front and back trimmed in gold. The gray pants with green trim. The green socks with gold horizontal stripes and the black shoes.
Number 32, the man they call Bam, Austin Baskin.
We're getting ready for the Moo against the Hastings Sodbusters. These two teams will square off again tomorrow night out at Duncan Field, a 6:35 first pitch. We'll have pregame coverage at 6:15 for you tomorrow night. Then the Moo return home Friday, Saturday, and Sunday to take on Sioux Falls. Friday's game, special start time due to the John C. Fremont Day's celebrations. 6:05 first pitch, so we're an hour earlier than usual. So make your plans, get out to the yard an hour earlier on Friday night. Saturday, a 7:05 first pitch against the Sunfish, and also fireworks presented by Allo Communications. And then Sunday, a 5:35 family fun day. Sunday, first pitch of 5:35 for the Moo against the Sunfish. We'll step aside one more time and have the first pitch coming up in just a moment on FremontMoo.com. Big Dog 98.9 FM, 1340 AM, KHUB, Fremont, Nebraska.
Gentlemen, here at Weesey Plumbing and Excavating, our customer's duty is our duty.
Yes, Drill Sergeant.
Now, you're Fremont's finest, and I want you people-pleasing plunger wranglers to remember here at Weesey, we don't stop fighting clogged drains, low water pressure, frozen pipes, until our residential and commercial customers are smiling. Am I making myself clear, you toilet, snake, and sink suckers?
Yes, Drill Sergeant.
Now, our customers will find us in Fremont, on Facebook, and online at WeeseyPlumb.com. Weesey Plumbing and Excavating. Your duty is our duty.
La Hacienda Mexican Restaurant, your favorite family-owned restaurant, is offering their family special. Right now, feed the whole family with 12 tacos, rice, beans, chips, and salsa for only $25. Thirsty? Get $2 off house pitchers of margaritas on the rocks. The family special isn't only for game days. Get it anytime. La Hacienda, 3140 Elk Lane, across the street from Goodwill. Call in your Feed the Family special order ahead at 721-9909 or order online at LaHaciendaFremont.com. Then head home and enjoy.
That to-do list you have needs one more thing. Chill. It's an easy thing to do. Just crack open an ice-cold Coors Light and chill. Take the afternoon off and binge watch anything. Go to happy hour and stay for a couple hours. Who's counting anyways? Or hang out with just your dog, because you've had enough human interaction this week. Whatever you do it with a Coors Light. Mountain cold refreshment made to chill. 2020 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado. Celebrate responsibly.
We welcome you back to Moeller Field as we prepare for the start of the Moo against the Hastings Sodbusters on a night that's turned out to be fairly nice. If you're in the area, come on out and catch the game. We'd love to see you out here at Moeller. We've got room for you. It's also Wiener Wednesday, and we also have discounted La Hacienda margaritas. So lots of good reasons to come out to the ballpark, and we hope to see you.
Let's go over the ground rules.
But if you can't make it out tonight, as we said, the Moo home Friday, Saturday, and Sunday against Sioux Falls. And then that's your last chance to see them for about a 10-day stretch, save the 14th and the 15th when they take on Casper. And then, of course, we have the sprint to the finish of the season. Let's set up the Moo defensively. You've got Koski in left, Morphew in center, Sellers in right, Baskin at third, Leaper at short, Sears at second, Taylor at first, and Jack Simonson catching Shea Zetterman. Got an update today on the condition of Taylor Howell. As we told you, he had left the team to get that foot, which he injured up in Minot, checked out down in Memphis. Well, we learned today that there was a break in that ankle, not the foot, but the ankle, and as a result, his season for the Moo is done, and boy, that is a real shame because he had turned a corner in a big way for the Moo in the last week or so, and had really cranked it up for Fremont and was going to be a very potent bat for this team in the second half, but unfortunately the Moo are going to have to find a way without him. As we said, the Moo are adding a catcher to their roster. They're in fact adding a couple of catchers to their roster. Trey Nichols from Midland, who we saw at the beginning of the year, is going to be one of the guys seeing a little more time behind the plate. But Jack Simonson will also be catching a little more than he projected, or maybe he expected coming into this year. We're ready for the first pitch, and it's presented by La Hacienda, serving up Fremont's favorite authentic Mexican cuisine. 3140 East Elk Lane, across the street from Goodwill. 77 degrees, our first pitch temp. Clouds have broken up. The American flag blowing out to right field at about 10 to 15 miles an hour. We're set to go. Glad you're along with us. As Johnstone swings at the first one and sprays it foul to the left out of play, strike one. We're underway at 7:07 Central Time. Johnstone playing in his 7th game for the Sodbusters. He swings and grounds this one to second. Sears takes a couple steps left to grab it and throws to first in time. One gone in the top of the first innings. Logan Johnstone grounds out, and Johnstone is now a 4 for 16 hitter for the Sodbusters. One out, no one on. And the batter is Cole Dawson. 333 average. No home runs, 17 RBI. Right-hand batter against the righty Shea Zetterman. And the first pitch, Dawson takes low and away, ball one. The third baseman, Baskin, even with the bag. The 1-ball pitch, that slider from Zetterman well outside, 2-0. As you heard Shea Bennett mention in our pregame conversation, he's seen some good stuff from Zetterman as he's transitioned to starting, but like to see it more often, more consistently. 2-ball pitch, Zetterman misses just outside with a slider, and the count is 3-0. And he would like to see Zetterman do what this Moo pitching staff seemingly has not been able to do lately, limit free bases. The 3-0, Zetterman misses low and away with a slider, and that's a 4-pitch walk to Cole Dawson.
Third baseman number
one on with one out, and the batter is Trevor Matson. 327 average, 3 home runs, 28 RBI for Matson. One on, one out. Matson is the third batter of the game. Right-hand batter against the righty Zetterman, who pauses at the belt. And from the stretch, his first pitch, Matson takes a fastball at the belt, outer half, strike one cold. Moo just have not thrown enough strikes lately, which is why 10 runs wasn't enough for the Moo to win it yesterday. The 0-1 pitch, Matson takes curveball just a bit low over the heart of the plate. Ball one, we're even at 1. Now, fortunately, this offense was good enough to hang 13 on the board. This is either the first or second best offense in the Expedition League, depending on who you ask. 1-1 the count, runner at first, one out, the pitch. Matson swings and skies a pop-up short left field leaper. The shortstop called out by Koski, who comes all the way in, just a couple of steps off the dirt, makes the catch, 2 out. So Trevor Matson flies out to left field, though more appropriately he pops out to left. As shallow as Koski took that ball. 2 outs, runner at first, and the batter is Matt Hallback. 364 average, 1 RBI, righty to righty. Scoreless, top of the first. The pitch, Hallback sprays a foul to the right out of play, strike 1. And that foul ball brought to you by Lincoln Premium Poultry. Find out more about going to work for Lincoln Premium Poultry at their website, lincolnpremiumpoultry.com. 0-1 the count. Righty to righty. Zetterman peeks back at the runner at first. Now comes set at the belt. His 1-strike pitch. And Hallback swings and grounds it back up the middle. A base hit to center. 2 out single for Hallback, and the inning continues. Now the batter is Jack Hammond. 253 average for Hammond.
Sodbusters, designated hitter.
No home runs, 20 RBI.
Hammond.
2 on, 2 out here in the top of the first. No score, Fremont and Hastings. Glad you're along with us here on FremontMoo.com and Big Dog 98.9 and 1340. And the first one to Hammond. He swings and lifts a fly ball to left. Koski going back into his left, settles under it and makes the catch to end the inning. So nothing comes of the walk and the single. No runs, 1 hit. No errors, 2 left on. We go to the bottom of the first. Moo get a look at Jeremy Schneider, the right-hander for Hastings. Through half an inning, your score, Sodbusters 0. Moo coming up.
At Methodist, our doctors, nurses, and team members
work together to ensure you receive
the level of expertise and compassion that you deserve.
Whether it's in Omaha, Council Bluffs,
Fremont, or any of the surrounding areas,
we all share a common goal:
delivering outstanding care and exceptional outcomes
for every patient.
Methodist, the meaning of care.
Just like the Fremont Moo rolling through the Expedition League, Bassett Truck and Trailer keeps your trucks and trailers rolling. From full truck and trailer repair to overhauls and towing, Bassett Truck and Trailer Repair is your truck and trailer repair experts. They also offer 3-axle truck alignments, roadside assistance, free estimates, and Department of Transportation inspections. Bassett has been in business since 2014. They have ASE certified technicians and quick turnaround on services. Call 402-909-3902 for all your truck and trailer repair needs.
Fremont Moo Baseball! See the defending Expedition League champion Moo at historic Moeller Field all summer long. Tickets are on sale now for all remaining home games. Watch the Moo push for another Expedition League title and enjoy all the fun of a night at the ballpark with all sorts of promotions and giveaways to make your night special. Buy your tickets in advance and save at tickets.fremontmoo.com.
Party till the cows come home. Fremont Moo.
Trust the G-Force team at Getchman Heating and Air Conditioning for your home comfort needs. Whether it's a repair on your heating or air conditioning system or a full replacement, Getchman's skilled professional technicians are technicians you can trust with your house keys. Give them a call if the dog days of summer get the better of your AC or if you want to give your heating system a tune-up before cooler weather rolls in. For technicians you can trust with your house keys, call Getchman's, the G-Force team at 402-721-6301 in Fremont.
Getting ready for the bottom of the first inning. No score between the Moo and the Sodbusters. Darian Morphew leads it off against Jeremy Schneider. The defense around him is Riley in left, Johnstone in center, Hallbach in right. Matson at third, Dawson at short, Monroe at second, Samashita at first, and McGuigan catching Schneider, the righty. Winds and deals the first one to Morphew, and Darian takes just over the outside corner. Boy, I thought it was outside, but Cole to strike, and the count is 0-1. Darien on an 8-game hitting streak, hitting 11 for 36 in the run. The 0-1. And Morphew swings and loops it into short center field for a hit. Lead-off single for Darien, make it now a 9-game hitting streak for Morphew. There's a runner at first. Nobody out, and the batter is Austin Baskin.
Second for the Moo, third baseman number 32.
Austin, 343 average, 2 home runs, 10 RBI. Bam, 20 for 47 in his last 12 games. Didn't play last night, but he had a great series up at Suris Valley. 6 for 14 with an RBI and 4 doubles. Righty to righty, the set. The first pitch from Schneider, and Baskin jammed, rolls it towards second. Monroe to his left has it, shovels to first in time to retire Baskin. Morphew moves to second. There's a runner in scoring position with 1 out in the bottom of the first inning. No score between the Moo and the Sodbusters. Now the batter is E.J. Taylor. 417 average for E.J. 5 home runs, 23 RBI. Taylor hits in 16 of his last 17 games, hitting .451 in the run. He had 3 hits last night. He has Morphew at second, 1 out, bottom of the first. Schneider, the righty, is set. His first pitch, Taylor. It's a weak ground ball up the third baseline, foul. Strike 1, 0-1. Shea Bennett coaching at third. Jet Trevino over at first. 0-1 to E.J. Taylor. The right-hander, Schneider, sets at the belt. Check second and deals. Taylor, a check swing foul around home plate, strike 2, 0-2. Boy, he barely started his swing. Got a piece of the ball and fouled it off, 0-2. Scoreless game, bottom of the first. Moo and Hastings. 2 strikes the count. Little taste of Duncan Field with the train rolling by that close and that loud. We'll be back there tomorrow night. The 0-2 on the way. Taylor takes over the outside corner. Cold, strike 3. EJ doesn't believe it, but he's called out for strike 3, and there are 2 gone in the bottom of the first.
Number 24, Brock Reller.
Brock Reller is the batter.
Living life through the night, they'll line the lightning strike. Sometimes the only light when the moon is tucked away.
Left-hand batter Reller at the plate. First one to him, he swings and fouls straight back. It hits off the top of the screen and skips into the fans. Strike 1. Reller 1 for 2 with an RBI and a double last night, plus 3 walks. Hits in 14 of 16 games, hitting .433 in the run. 0-1 the count. Schneider set, checks second, deals, and Reller takes high for a ball, and the count is even at 1-1.
Anything is a potential strike. To me, that's hilarious.
1-1 the count to Brock Reller. The pitch, Reller cuts and misses for a strike, and the count is 1-2, so Brock with a mighty hack there. Game up empty. Scoreless game, bottom of the first. Morphew at second, 2 outs. 1-2 the count to Brock Reller. The set. Schneider checks second and deals. Reller takes upstairs, ball 2, 2-2 the count. We're coming up on under 2 weeks till the All-Star game. I would be astonished if Brock Reller were not one of the participants. 2-2 the count. Just to say there's no way he isn't there. 2-2 pitch. Reller swings and hammers this one. Left center field and deep. And it is gone! A home run for Brock Reller. And the Moo takes 12th home run of the year that continues to lead the Expedition League. RBI 36 and 37. And what you love about that was it was just to the left of straightaway center field. So Brock seeing it well, leading on the ball quite well, then he crushed it. 2-0 Moo. We are in the bottom of the first. Batter is batter is Jack Simonson, right-hand hitter against the righty Schneider, who winds and delivers the first one, and that pitch in on his hands, and Simonson fouls it out of play to the right, strike one. Well, that was some good wood by Brock Reller, and that was brought to you by Christensen Lumber, the best choice to find quality cuts of lumber. Since 1923, Christensen Lumber, it's where the pros go. 0-1 the count to Simonson, the pitch from Schneider, that curveball bends up and in, ball one, we're even at one.
I wish there was one that was like, woo, shot.
2-0 Moo. We are in the bottom of the first inning. 1-1 the count to Simonson. The pitch from Schneider. Simonson whips and misses on a fastball. And the count is 1-2. He was trying to even Brock Reller. Simonson, a right-hand hitter. 14 for 34 in his last 9 games. He has a 5-game hitting streak going. Bases empty, 2 outs, 2-0 Fremont, bottom of the first. 1-2 the count. Schneider deals. Simonson swings at a curve and taps it foul. And the count remains 1-2 to Jack. Ryan Koski on deck. He was the hero of last night. And as you heard Shea Bennett say, that was kind of a long time coming. He'd been seeing it well, taking good swings, just barely missing, just a touch off. He was right on last night. 1-2 the count. Schneider deals. Simonson started to go and held up on a fastball up in the zone. They appeal to first. The ruling no swing. And the count is 2-2 to Jack. As we told you, Taylor Howell out of the picture for the Moo for the rest of the season. So Jack Simonson, who didn't come here expecting to catch a whole lot, is going to have to catch a little more in the coming days. 2-2 the count, the pitch from Schneider, and it misses upstairs, ball 3-2. We are in the bottom of the first inning. 2-0 Moo on the homer by Reller. Full count to Simonson. Bases empty, 2 outs. Schneider looks in, the outfield playing Simonson to pull, hitting room in right center. The 3-2 from Schneider. Curveball, and it misses outside, ball 4. So Jack Simonson draws the 2-out walk. Now runners at first with 2 outs for Ryan Koski. Koski's average up to 296 after the 4-hit game last night. 1 home run, 11 RBI. Hits in 5 of his last 6 games, hitting 10 for 26 in the run. Simonson at first with 2 outs. First pitch to Koski. He swings and pops it up right side, out of play. Strike 1, 0-1. We're in the bottom of the first. The Moo with a 2-0 lead. More first inning runs for the Moo. Remember earlier in the year, especially when they were rolling, Fremont still had trouble getting off to good starts. Lately, the starts haven't been the problem. It's been the finishes. 1-1 the count. The pitch from Schneider, and Koski cues a foul. Around home plate, strike 2, 0-2. Trent Sellers on deck. Simonson at first, not a threat to steal. He does have one this year. Set at the belt from Schneider. The righty's 0-2. Koski swings and lifts this one. Left field, fairly deep. Riley going back to the track and a couple of steps in front of the wall. He makes the catch to end the inning. Even though he was down 0-2, Koski put a good swing on it and gave it a ride.
And on base.
But flies to deep left field. Still, Fremont puts 2 runs on 2 hits.
Let the games begin.
No errors, 1 left on. We go to the second. Shimashita, McGuigan, and Riley due to hit for the Moo, or due to hit against the Moo. 3-1. Fremont 2, Hastings nothing.
My husband and I love to live in Nebraska.
It's the good life.
We always vacation here.
Love those Nebraska state parks.
We love to eat here.
Where are you going to get a better steak?
And we love to play here, especially Nebraska Pick 5 from the Nebraska Lottery. It has a $50,000 starting jackpot, drawing 7 days a week, and all the proceeds go back to our state.
Hey, honey, this weekend, let's buy some Nebraska Pick 5 tickets, go to a state park, and grill some steaks.
Like our first date.
I'm no amateur.
Top prize odds 1 in 501,000.
Your radio home for the Fremont Moo is Big Dog 98.9 FM and 1340 AM. Not only is Big Dog your home for the Moo this year, but keep it tuned to 98.9 FM and 1340 AM for the best in news, sports, and entertainment. Big Dog is your home for local high school and college sports coverage, including Midland University's Warriors football. Plus, tune in all day long to Big Dog 98.9 FM and 1340 AM for the best in country music. So keep it tuned all day to Big Dog for the Fremont Moo and more.
Mid-Continent Irrigation is a 30-year family-owned and operated business in Fremont. Mid-Continent Irrigation sells new Valley brand irrigation equipment and Suckup brand grain bin equipment in their local trade area. They service all brands of irrigation and grain bin equipment and are staffed with highly skilled and trained professionals. Their staff has over 120 years of combined experience that still attends service school annually to stay on top of the latest technology. Give them a call at 402-727-9373.
Your home away from home is Baymont Inn and Suites in Fremont, 2700 North Dyers Parkway in Fremont, just off the U.S. Route 275 and Route 30. Baymont offers free Wi-Fi, a 24/7 diner, and fitness center. Rest in clean, comfortable rooms before you come out to Moeller Field for a Fremont Moo game, or whatever brings you to Fremont. Ask for the Fremont Moo Friends and Family rate and stay at Baymont Inn for just $55 a night.
Ready to go in the top of the second inning, and the first pitch to James Shimashita is over the inside corner. Called a strike, and the count is 0-1. Shimashita 1 for 11 on the air, left-hand batter, and he takes this one a bit outside for a ball, and we're even at 1. The pitch to Shimashita. He swings, grounds towards second. Leaper to his right. Has it. Throws from the hole. Low throw. Scoop by Taylor. In time for the out. 1 gone in the top of the second inning. One out, no one on. The batter is Justin McGuigan.
Nope. But sometimes I like to close my eyes. Now batting.
348 average, no home runs, 12 RBI for Justin McGuigan. 2-0 Moo. We're in the top of the second. Righty to righty, the wind and the first pitch. There's the slider, missing low and away ball, 1-0 the count. One and 0 the count. The pitch. McGuigan swings and sprays a foul to the right out of play. Strike one. We're even at 1 to Justin McGuigan.
Get on your feet, Moo fans. We're 2 strikes away from half price beers through the rest of the inning.
For these starting pitchers, it has to be a heck of a boost to have the run support early they've been getting, as Zetterman's curveball is taken over the inside corner, and then he's pulled a strike, and the count is 1-2. 1 out, no one on. We're in the top of the second inning. The wind, the 1-2 from Zetterman, and that slider is over the outside corner. Called strike 3. McGuigan does not agree, but the pitch over the outside corner called for strike 3. Strikes out McGuigan, and there are 2 gone in the top of the second inning. Now the batter is Ian Riley.
Number 17, Ian Riley.
159 average with a home run and 9 RBI. First pitch, it's over the inside corner but low. Ball 1-0 to Riley. We're in the top of the second, 2-0. Fremont leads it, 1-0 the count. The pitch from Zetterman, that fastball is outside, 2-0. So Zetterman in the first inning walked one, gave up a hit. Here in the second, he's retired the first two he's faced. 2-0 the count. The right-hander from North Dakota State winds and deals. Riley takes low and away, 3-0. The ball squirts off of Simonson and back to the screen. By the way, we were just talking about the All-Stars. I did not realize the All-Star team would be named tonight. 3-0 the count. The pitch, Riley takes outside, ball 4. Maybe a touch high. It's a 2-out walk to prolong the top of the second inning. So, Chad Miller, lukewarm off the presses. The ink is not smearing, but this is pretty fresh news, and these are your Fremont Moo All-Stars. They'll be heading to Casper on July the 19th and the 20th. First, Tyler Monroe steps in. Left-hand batter. The first pitch, Monroe cuts and misses, strike 1. Fremont with a 2-0 lead, top of the second. The home run by Brock Reller. What do you know? Brock Reller is indeed an All-Star, to the shock of basically nobody that's been paying attention. 0-1 to Monroe. Zetterman set and deals. Riley goes. Pitch is swung on and missed for a strike. The throw to second. The tag is not in time. It is a stolen base for Riley. Riley with his eighth steal of the year. Now runner at second with 2 outs. Monroe at the plate. 205 average, no home runs, 12 RBI. We'll run down the rest of the Moo All-Stars before the inning is out. 0-2 to Monroe. Zetterman comes set at the belt. Checks second, delivers the 0-2. Monroe takes just off the outside corner, now 1-2. Excuse me. So, 5 Moo players named to the All-Star team. Headed by, again, to the shock of nobody, Brock Reller, plus Austin Callahan, E.J. Taylor, Dawson Linder, and Brody Sintek, all named to the All-Star team, and they gain our heartiest congratulations. 1-2 pitches way high and away, now 2-2 to Monroe. So, on that 5-person Moo contingent, 2 of them are locals. How about that? 2-2 the count to Monroe. Riley at second, 2 outs. The Moo with a 2-0 lead in the top of the second inning. The right-hander Zetterman pauses at the belt. Delivers the 2-2. Monroe takes over the outside corner, a changeup for strike 3. And that'll be the end of the Sodbusters in the top of the second. No runs, no hits, no errors, 1 left on. We go to the bottom of the second inning, where the Moo will send Sellers, Leeper, and Sears. Bottom third of the order for the Moo. 1.5 complete at Moeller, and your score, Moo 2, Hastings, nothing.
And now, a moment of chill from Coors Light. Coors Light, mountain cold refreshment, made to chill after the short but cold beer run from hot tub to cabin. 2020 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado. Celebrate responsibly.
When you need electrical service, installations, or repairs for your industrial, commercial, or residential property, depend on Fremont Electric for the service you deserve. Fremont Electric is a locally owned and operated electrical contractor since 1974 and are committed to getting the job done right. Whether it's a small project or a large undertaking, they offer 24-hour emergency service for your convenience and peace of mind. Call Fremont Electric at 402-727-4932 to see what they can do for you.
Greetings, human neighbor.
Hi, Marlex. Yesterday your husband Zendar was cutting your lawn with a...
Semi-conducting laser device?
Yeah. Well, he zapped one of my rose bushes.
Our apologies. Please accept this Nebraska Pick 5 ticket. It has a $50,000 starting jackpot with drawing 7 days a week.
Oh, I love Nebraska Pick 5, but come on, you didn't have to do that.
I did. He also accidentally incinerated your charcoal grilling apparatus.
Pick 5 from the Nebraska Lottery. Top prize odds 1 in 501,000.
Trent Sellers swings and misses at the first pitch at the bottom of the second inning. Moo with a 2-0 lead on Hastings, bottom of the second. Sellers, Leaper, and Sears due to hit. And the one-strike pitch, Sellers grounds to third, right at Matson, who has it and throws to first in time, 1 out. Sellers now 1 for 5 and limited work in the corner outfield spots in addition to his pitching.
Leaper.
1 out, no one on, and Peyton Leaper will step to the plate. Leaper, 290 average, 3 home runs, 14 RBI. Switch hitter up there, left-handed against the righty Schneider. He winds and delivers the first one and hits the outside corner cold. A strike, count is 0-1. Leaper, the number 8 hitter in the Moo order. The wind. Schneider with the 0-1. Leaper fouls a fastball straight back, strike 2, 0-2. Peyton Leaper on a 4-game hitting streak, including his 4 RBI last night and his hit. Hitting 7 for 14 in the run. The 0-2 pitch, Leaper takes just outside. Ball 1-2 to Leaper. We're in the bottom of the second inning. Moo with a 2-0 lead on the Rockreller home run. 1-2 the count. The wind. The pitch from Schneider. That's fouled off the mitt by Leaper and back to the screen. The count remains 1-2. We had a question on the YouTube chat about the Hastings All-Stars. We're currently working on that list. We should be able to have that for you here before we call it a night. 1-2 the count, the pitch. Peyton Leaper takes outside 2-2, and we welcome all of those listening and watching with us of the Hastings persuasion, since they do not have a broadcaster that travels. Sure, we have quite a few opponent fans watching along with us tonight that aren't normally on the party. 2-2 pitch is a curveball, taken inside corner cold, strike 3 to Leaper. Second strikeout of the game by Schneider, and there are 2 gone in the bottom of the second inning. Fremont with a 2-0 lead. Morphew with a first inning single, and 3 batters later, Reller homered to the left of straightaway center field. Here is Dylan Sears, left-hand batter. Dylan's cranked it up lately. And the first one to him, Sears takes a fastball just over the outside corner. Strike 1, 0-1. 284 average, 1 home run, 11 RBI for Sears. He has hits in 8 of his last 9 games, hitting .345 in the run. That includes 3 hits last night. The 0-1, Sears takes curveball inside corner, strike 2 cold. Bases empty, 2 outs. Right-hander Jeremy Schneider winds and deals the 0-2 pitch. Sears takes a fastball a bit outside, now 1-2. Again, we're back with you tomorrow night from Duncan Field, 6:35 first pitch. Our pregame coverage at 6:15 on Big Dog 98.9 and 1340, along with FremontMoo.com. The 1-2 to Sears. He swings and grounds it to the right side. The second baseman, Monroe, far to his left, grabs it, flips to first, but Shimashita could not find the bag in time, and Sears is safe.
Now batting for the Moose, center fielder number 7.
That ball was
Morphew.
a little ways to Shimashita's right. He pursued it and then had to get back to the bag once he realized that it was the second baseman Monroe's ball. And he never got his foot back on the bag, so Sears safe at first. Runner at first, 2 outs. The batter is Darian Morphew, righty to lefty. And the first pitch, Morphew takes upstairs a fastball for ball one. That is being scored an infield single. Really nobody to whom you could give the error there. 1-0 the count to Morphew. Set by Schneider. The righty brings home the 1-0, and Morphew takes fastball just outside, now 2-0. We're in the bottom of the second inning. Moo with a 2-0 lead. Looking to add to it. And looking to win their fourth straight. And their seventh of the last 8. 2-0 the count. The pitch, Darian swings and pops it up down the left field line, fouling out of play. Count is 2-1. In the Sodbuster third, it'll be Johnstone, Dawson, and Matson. The top of the order due for Hastings. So they look to crack the shutout at least. Sears at first, 2 out, 2-1 to Morphew. The set, the pitch, it bounces well in front of the plate. Sears going for second. The throw is not in time. Dylan Sears takes second base. We'll see if it's a stolen base or an advance on a wild pitch. All the same, Sears is in scoring position. The count is 3-1 with 2 outs, 2-0 Fremont in the bottom of the second. Moo, a 2-run homer by Reller in the first. 3-1 the count. Set, the pitch to Morphew. Darian swings and hits this one well. Center field fairly deep. Johnstone going back, reaches up, and the ball hops off of his glove, and it's down for a hit. Sears has scored. Morphew to second, and the Moo lead it 3-0. They scored a stolen base for Sears.
Third baseman number 32, Austin Baskin.
And a double for Morphew, his 7th double of the year. So the Moo, 3 on the board in the first 2 innings. They lead 3-0. Batter is Bam Baskin. Grounded to second his first time up. The first one low and away. Ball 1, 1-0. Baskin chased the first pitch he saw and grounded to second his first time up. 3-0 Fremont. We're in the bottom of the second. Runner at second. The set, the 1-0. Baskin swings and pops it up left side, fouling out of play. And the count is even at 1-1. Morphew, good speed at second. The right-hander Schneider pauses at the belt. And the 1-1. There's a slider in the dirt, gets away from the catcher. Ball 2. Meanwhile, Morphew moves up to third. Another wild pitch as that ball in the dirt, and McGuigan got a body on it, but it rolled away from him. And Morphew, running aggressively, moves to third. Now the count at 2-1. 2 outs. 3-0 Fremont. We're in the bottom of the second. The pitch. Baskin swings and lifts a fly ball to right field. Haul back, now over to his left, and he makes the catch to end the inning. But the Moo tack on one more run. They do it on 2 hits.
It's the bottom of the second
with no errors and with 1 runner left on base. And now it's time for me to go and take a bathroom break, brought to you by Wheezy Plumbing and Excavating. When something messy breaks, remember your duty is our duty. At Wheezy Plumbing, call 721-6908 for Wheezy Plumbing and Excavating. To complete here at Moeller, and Zach Berman will have the third for you as the Moo lead it over Hastings by a score of 3-0.
Looking for photography and video services in Fremont? Give Vic's Photography and Video Services a call. He offers photography and video coverage of weddings and events, portfolios of families and high school seniors, and businesses. Vic also knows video. He can produce corporate videos or commercials for your business and transfer your home movies and videos to DVD. Need an eye in the sky? Vic is also a licensed commercial pilot, so he can provide aerial photography services. Give Vic a call at 402-721-9121
for all your video and photography needs.
At Methodist, we know when a diagnosis changes your life.
You want complete care personalized for your unique needs.
When you're fighting for your health,
Taking on cancer,
or battling heart disease, we treat you with a skill level
only our dedicated network of experts can provide.
We promise to deliver your care with the innovative treatments you need.
And the compassion you deserve.
Methodists, the meaning of care.
A reminder from the Nebraska Lottery. Nebraska Pick 5 has draws 7 days a week, with jackpots still starting at $50,000. So play Nebraska Pick 5 today, or you might miss your chance to win big.
Top prize odds 1 in 501,000.
Top of the third inning of play from historic Moeller Field on this. Now, Nate said it was overcast. Now it is absolutely beautiful
For the Sodbusters,
here in eastern Nebraska. The Moo lead 2-0 over the Hastings Sodbusters. Temperatures at a comfy 73 degrees. Top of the order due up against Shea Zetterman, and taking a first pitch, ball one, is Logan Johnstone. Johnstone hit into a 4-3 his first time up. The 1-0 to Johnstone, and it's behind Simonson for ball two. Now, after tonight, Hastings will only come here one more time. Boy, has time flown or what? 2-0, bases empty. The pitch from Zetterman, righty to lefty, and that's taken on the outside corner, called a strike. Now, we also received word that 4 Sodbusters will be representing Hastings in the All-Star game. So congratulations to Justin McGuigan, Trevor Matson, Cole Dawson, and Leif Holteen. 2-1 pitch is hit to third, sliding stop Baskin. He fires across the diamond, a low scoop by Taylor. Scoop, there it is, and that's out number 1. E.J. Taylor, the nice backhand scoop after Dawson went down to get that ball. Cole Dawson.
Next up for the Sodbusters, the shortstop,
or should I say now, All-Star Cole Dawson. He walked his first time up. He steps in. Righty to righty, first pitch from Zetterman is fouled back into the netting. Count 0-1. Tomorrow, the Moo will be back in a familiar place for the first time in almost a month. Duncan Field in Hastings, Nebraska. The 0-1 pitch to Dawson, that is low and in from Zetterman, count 1-1. Moo have 5 more games against the Busters. 1 tomorrow, and then 3 games in Hastings on July 26th through 28th. The 1-1 pitch, and Dawson hits it high in the air, deep to left field. Koski is under it, right in front of the warning track. He'll make the catch for a quick out, number 2. And out comes All-Star Trevor Matson. Matson reached on an flew out his first time.
Next up for
he is 0 for 1.
The third baseman, number 34, Trevor Matson.
Has rediscovered his power stroke, and there's no other way to say that except he hit one out of Duncan Field. And then he crushed a grand slam yesterday. Typically, we've seen him play first. He's in at third tonight. First pitch from Zetterman. Oh, breaking ball that Matson can't catch up to. He swings and misses for strike 1. Outfield playing deep. They know what Matson is capable of. Trevor's got an average of 327, 3 home runs, 28 RBIs. He takes the 0-1 pitch outside, 1-1. Of course, Nate and I are alternating PA and play-by-play duties at home. We will be together tomorrow. The 1-1 pitch taken on the outside corner, called strike 2. But as for now, we are going to be running innings solo. The 1-2 pitch, Zetterman deals. Matson cuts on and misses for out number 2. Excuse me, that is the end of the inning. My bad. So busy catching up people on All-Star nominations that I lost track of the outs. So after 2.5 innings of play, 1, 2, 3 go the Busters. It is 3-0 Moo.
Catch the Fremont Moo as they defend their Expedition League Championship and enjoy daily specials during the week at historic Muller Field. On 2-for-1 Tuesdays, get 2-for-1 GA tickets plus $2.50 16-ounce Coors Lights. Then on Wiener Wednesdays, savor $2 hot dogs and wash them down with La Hacienda margaritas. On Thirsty Thursdays, 16-ounce Coors Lights are just $3. Buy your tickets on FremontMoo.com and save on reserved seats by buying in advance. Fremont Moo Baseball, party till the cows come home.
Whether for pregame or postgame, Fremont Moo fans fill up with fresh, never-frozen chicken fingers at Raisin Cane's. Enjoy their delicious Texas toast, piping hot French fries, and of course, their delicious, fresh, never-frozen chicken fingers dipped in Cane's secret special dipping sauce before or after any Fremont Moo game. And stay cool with a fresh lemonade or an iced tea. Stop in at 1058 East 23rd Street in Fremont. Raisin Cane's, one love. Pinnacle Bank isn't just a bank in Nebraska. They're Nebraska in a bank. Visit Pinnacle Bank's 3 locations in Fremont or any one of their 61 locations across Nebraska to experience Pinnacle Bank's superior service. Whether it's a checking account, a mortgage, a home loan, or a savings account, see why Pinnacle Bank is Nebraska in a bank today. Stop by 99 West 60th Street, 45 West 23rd Street, or 1520 East 23rd Street in Fremont, or visit pinbank.com today.
First baseman, number 28, E.
Heart of the order, due up for the Moo in the bottom of the third, and it starts with back-to-back All-Stars in against Jeremy Schneider. E.J. Taylor struck out his first time up. He will be representing the Moo in the All-Star game in Casper, one of 5 Fremont Moo members that will be doing so. Righty to righty, first pitch from Schneider. EJ takes it low for ball 1. Infield playing deep, outfield playing to pull. Taylor, of course, a bat that can hit to all fields. Schneider sets and delivers the 1-0 pitch, and EJ Taylor takes a breaking ball inside, 2-0. The Moo have seen plenty of teams multiple series over the course of a week this season. This is the first time they will be doing such with Sioux Falls. After tomorrow, 8 out of 10 games will be against the Sunfish. That one inside 3-0. So next Monday and Tuesday, we will be making our inaugural voyage up to Caris Park to take on the Sunfish. Not before they come here for a 3-game set this weekend. 3-0 pitch to Taylor. Schneider deals. EJ gets the red light and gets a called strike 1 on the outside corner, count 3-1. So Sioux Falls Friday, Sioux Falls Saturday, Sioux Falls Sunday, Sioux Falls Monday, Sioux Falls Tuesday. 3-1 pitch to Taylor. Schneider sets and deals. That one's taken up high and away for ball 4. So EJ works a walk, and that puts up Brock Reller, also an all-star, and who hit his league-leading 12th home run out of the yard in the bottom of the first up at the plate.
Designated hitter, number 24,
Grand Forks, North Dakota native, student at Minnesota Crookston, batting .415, 12 home runs, 37 RBIs. So I was saying, 5 straight against Sioux Falls beginning Friday, then 2 against Casper Wednesday, Thursday at home, before 3 more in Sioux Falls leading into the All-Star break. First pitch to Reller, and it's taken over the heart of the plate. Fastball called strike 1, count 0-1. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Bottom of the third, the Moo getting 2 from Brock Reller's 12th home run of the year, and then another from an RBI single courtesy of RBI double, courtesy of Darian Morphew in the bottom of the second. Checking back on first and diving back to first is Reller. So we have typically seen Trevor Matson play first base for the Busters as much as we've seen him this year. Now James Shimashita is in from San Jose State, and Matson has been moved around to third, the 0-1. That one's taken low and away by Brock, count 1-1. Reller a .600 average against Schneider, and that was before the home run, so he knows Jeremy Schneider quite well, and Schneider has been pretty good. An ERA under 5 through 33 1/3 coming into today. 1 ball, 1 strike, nobody out. 1-1. Taken outside part of the plate but called. Strike 2, count 1-2. After hitting a rough patch, and getting swept in Badlands, losing 2 out of 3 to Wheat City and losing 2 out of 3 to Souris Valley. The Moo have responded in kind, going 6 out of 7. Looking to improve that today. The 1-2 pitch to Brocky takes it inside corner, and it's called for strike 3. Reller now 1 for 2 with a home run and a
Next
strikeout.
up for the Moo, the catcher, number 29,
Jack Simonson, who was woken from his slumbers, has been quite good this season. He's 0 for 0 with a walk. Runner off first is E.J. Taylor. First pitch to Simonson, high and away, 1-0. Jack, an average of .319. How about that after the way he started the season? He has responded with fury. Runner off first, Taylor. The 1-0 to Simonson, high 2-0. So it is Simonson with 1 out. Koski due up on deck, and need no introduction for what Ryan did last night. .2-0 pitch to Simonson. Runner off first, DJ Taylor. Here's a delivery. Simonson takes hard to the plate. Fastball called strike 1. Count 2-1. Simonson, 1 home run, 10 RBIs. Of course, that 1 home run was a walk-off bomb that seemed to be the moment to light a fire under this team, as they were hardcore going through it before that one. 2-1 pitch is taken high, 3-1. So coming into that Tuesday game, it was Tuesday the 30th of July. The Moo had lost a lot of games. I'll get you the exact number after this 3-1. Keep on forgetting there was a rainout game in between, as that one fouled off by Simonson. Count goes full, 3-2. So they got swept by Badlands, lost 2 out of 3 to Wheat City. That's 5 of 6. And then 6 out of, and they lost 2 out of 3 to Souris Valley, and then lost to Sioux Falls. So they had lost 8 out of 10 coming into that game where Simonson hit the walk-off homer. Since then, 6 out of 7 in the win column. Payoff pitch to Simo, and it's taken high and outside for ball 4. Nice at bat by Jack. He works a 1-out walk. And there goes my hero. Watch him as he comes. Ryan Koski.
Next up for Fremont,
giving you a little Foo Fighters on this Wednesday night.
14, Ryan
steps in.
Koski.
Koski just missed a long home run. In the bottom of the first, he flew out to left center. Koski's average had dipped, and now it's back up in the 280 range. Of course, his first home run of the year couldn't have come at a better time. Runners on first and second, 1 out. First pitch to Koski, taken outside and away, ball 1. If you're a Fremont Moo fan or a Fremont Moo player, thank goodness Koski hit that homer, because after blowing an 8-1 lead and then a 10-8 lead in the 9th, that's not a game you want to think about from the losing side of things. So Koski with a successful rescue mission of sorts. The 1-0 way outside. Nice stab by McGuigan to keep it from going to the backstop. That's why he's an all-star. Count 2-0. Off of second, E.J. Taylor. Off of first, Jack Simonson. Infield playing to double play strength. Outfield playing shallow. 2 balls, no strikes, 1 out, righty to righty. Schneider sets and deals. Koski takes over the outside part of the plate for a called strike 2. The count goes 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. In the bottom of the 4th inning, in a game in which the Moo lead 3-0. 2-2 pitch incoming. Bottom of the 3rd inning, Koski swings and misses. And that's strike 3. And no, they're gonna. Excuse me, that is strike 2. It was 2 and 1. Now it is 2 and 2. I had that down as strike 3. How about that? Maybe a break, maybe just me messing up my numbers. We'll figure that out. 2-ball, 2-strike pitch, and Koski chops it up to short. Dawson will flip over to second, and it goes off the glove of Monroe. Everybody's safe. How about that? It was an underhand flip, and Monroe just couldn't squeeze it. Almost seemed like it went right through his glove. Likely an E4.
Next up for the Moo.
And you want to talk about a break.
Number 39,
It's a break and a half, and the inning stays alive. The Moo left the bases loaded 4 times yesterday. Not looking to repeat that today. Trent Sellers grounded into a 5-3 his first time. Sellers had himself a weekend, or really had himself a Sunday, as he brought some fireworks from the pitching mound. He threw 6 innings, a 3-run ball against that potent Souris Valley offense. And now he's playing right field. First pitch to Trent, he takes low and away, ball 1. Bases locked, loaded, and ready to fire at command. Taylor off of third, Simonson off of second, Koski off of first. They reached on 2 errors and a walk, respectively. Of course, any base is a force. And the outfield playing shallow, 1 out of Trent. He takes high and outside and called. Strike number 1, count 1-1. Speaking of that Souris Valley offense, they're up on their in-state rival Badlands in the bottom of the third, 4-zip. We'll get you more scores as we go. 1-1 pitch, and Sellers bloops it in the air to right field. Hallback coming over, and he makes the catch for out number 2. So Sellers flies out, and that brings up Peyton Leeper with the bases loaded. Leeper struck out looking, his first time up, switch hitter, batting from the left-hand side. Our other scores, Casper and Spearfish, deadlocked Casper has taken a 1-0 lead in the bottom of the top of the second. And elsewhere, Pierre trailing to Western Nebraska 8-3 in the top of the third inning from Pierre. And Mining City and Canyon County yet to begin. Nothing for Wheat City tonight. First pitch to Leeper, high and in, ball 1. I was saying nothing for Wheat City, nothing for Sioux Falls. One ball, no strikes, 2 outs. The bases loaded. Taylor off third. Simonson off second. Off of first, Koski. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Count goes 1-1. The Moo only have 1 grand slam this year. It was courtesy of Will Bush. 2 grand slams. Austin Baskin hit one off of these busters last week. Bush, of course, no longer with the team. Baskin, of course, certainly is. 1-1 pitch, 2 outs, bases loaded, and swinging and missing his Leeper, and the count goes 1-2. Leeper batting .290, 3 home runs, 14 RBIs, and he had a big one yesterday. Count goes 1-2. Bases loaded, 2 outs, infield playing deep except for Matson, who's in line with the bag. 1-2 pitch from Schneider, the switch hitting Leeper batting lefty. Here's the pitch. Leeper hits it high in the air, shallow right field. Coming on Hallback, he is under it and makes the catch to end the frame. And for the 5th time in 2 games, the Moo lead the bases loaded. And after 3 innings of play, 3 men left on, no runs scored. 3-0 Moo.
No hits. 1 error, 3 runners left.
The Fremont YMCA is the largest YMCA in the United States and has everything you need to strengthen your family in mind, body, and spirit. The nearly 250,000 square foot facility includes 4 full-size gymnasiums, an Olympic-sized swimming pool, a steam sauna, a hot tub, 5 indoor tennis courts, an Olympic-sized ice arena, 5,000 square feet of wellness center, and an air-conditioned fitness studio, 3 racquetball courts, a fully equipped gymnastics center, an indoor suspended track, and more. Visit the YMCA at 810 North Lincoln Avenue and see what the Y can do for you today.
Navigator Motor Coaches can take care of all of your traveling needs, from church groups to touring professionals, as well as professional sports groups, schools, and colleges. Navigator can take the stress out of driving your group to its destination. Visit navigatorbus.com or give them a call, talk to their sales representatives, and leave the driving to their trained professional operators. Navigator Motor Coaches, proud partners of the Fremont Moo.
Husqvarna now has special financing at Extreme Outdoor Power with approved credit. Available on all Husqvarna residential or commercial acreage and zero-turn mowers. Get the professional power you need today with 6-year warranties on residential or 10-year warranties on commercial mowers. Extreme Outdoor Power repairs most major brands, and they carry a full line of battery-powered equipment too. Stop into Extreme Outdoor Power and visit with Rick LaReger today at 805 South Broad Street in Fremont.
0-1 is the count on Matt Hallback, who singled his first time up. He is the only hit Shea Zetterman has allowed through 3. 1-0 pitch, or the 0-1 pitch, and Hallback swings and misses on that one. Count quickly to 0-2. Zetterman has seen these Sodbusters twice. He threw 5 shutout innings against him on June 16th, and then 5 innings of 3-run ball on the 29th. 0-2 pitch popped in the air. In the infield, who's going to call it off? It is E.J. Taylor who makes the call and makes the catch for out number 1. Now Jack Hammond flew out his first time up.
Sodbusters, the designated hitter, number 12, Jack Hammond.
Hammond batting from the right-hand side. And against Shea Zetterman, the 6'4", 210 Lincoln, Nebraska product. North Dakota State guy. And Jack Simonson has certainly caught him.
Just the start of the song is really,
First pitch, hit in the air. Diving stop Baskin, and that's all he's going to have to be able to do. He's going to eat it down the third base line. It was a great attempt by Baskin, but an infield single for Jack Hammond. And now James Shimashita, the man they call Shimmy.
The first baseman, number 28, James
steps
Shimashita.
in. Batting from the left-hand side is Shimashita. We've seen him pitch, and we've seen him play first base. 1 out, runner on first. Righty to lefty. First pitch from Shea Zetterman. He deals. And Shimashita hits in the air. Center field, Morphew under it, and he will make the catch. 1 pitch, 1 out. There's out number 2. So now, Justin McGuigan, tonight's beer batter.
Next up for the Sodbusters,
struck out looking his first time up.
The catcher, number 2, Justin McGuigan.
Also an all-star.
If McGuigan strikes out, it's half-price beer
Congratulations
for
to him.
the rest of the 4th inning.
Thank you.
McGuigan, righty to righty against Zetterman. McGuigan takes a first pitch, low and away, ball 1. Nice block by Simonson to get in front of that one. Count 1-0. Of course, even though we are home this Friday, there will be no fireworks this Friday as we are celebrating John C. Fremont Day on Friday with a special start time of 6:05. The fireworks, well, they're coming Saturday night instead. 1-0 pitch, and it's chopped on the ground to short. Actually, Baskin's going to field and fire, and he's just going to have to eat it. Another infield hit, second infield hit of the inning, and McGuigan reaches, and that brings up Ian Riley. And he's been trouble for the Moo this season. He's been part of a few big plays.
Next up for Hastings, the left
Riley
fielder,
walked his
17,
first time up.
Ian Riley.
Batting from the left-hand side against the righty. Zetterman. Zetterman has allowed 3 hits, 2 of them infield hits in this inning. He's gotten to 5 innings in his first 2 starts against Hastings. Now runners on the first and second. First pitch to Riley is taken inside, ball 1. This is the first of 13 straight days with a game for the Moo, which is crazy to think about. So you're going to need your starters to get some longevity. Who is starting in these weekday games That is to be determined. 1-0 pitch. That's taken outside 2-0 on Riley. Riley, he hit a home run yesterday. He's 10 for 63, 180, 158, one home run at 9 RBIs. Now, of course, we can expect to see Brody Sintek and Marco Ozuna start in these weekend series. Trent Sellers, who's at right, might be another name to keep an eye on. 2-0, Zetterman deals, and that's taken low for ball 3, count 3-0. And we saw this yesterday, that Moo pitchers have had a little bit of trouble with 2 outs. 3 balls, no strikes, and 1 out. Or 2 outs, excuse me. The pitch from Shea, and that's taken over the inside part of the plate. They're actually, no, they're going to call that, what are they going to call it? I think that was called ball 4.
I didn't know if Shea, I thought Shea might come out.
I wasn't sure. The ump looked like he was calling it strike. But by the time everyone seemed to have an idea of what was going on, Riley was already halfway to first base. And they just didn't bother to overturn the call. So, now the bases are loaded for Tyler Monroe.
The second baseman, number 6, Tyler Monroe.
Monroe batting from the left-hand side. .204, no home runs, 12 RBIs. Bases are loaded. First pitch to Monroe. That one taken inside corner, called strike 1. The count 0-1. Would be really nice for Zetterman to get out of this and keep the lead at 3. Off of third, Hammond. Off of second, McGuigan. Off of first, Riley. 0-1 pitch is swung on and popped foul. 0-2. The Moo are 1 strike away from getting out of this thing unscathed. Infield playing deep. Of course, there's a force at any base. Outfield playing relatively shallow to pole. 0-2 pitch. Zetterman deals. Popped in the air. Left side of the infield. Backing up Baskin. He's under it, and he makes the catch in the Moo. Give Hastings a taste of their own medicine and strand the Sodbusters with the bases loaded. 3 runners left on, and through 3.5, it's still 3-0 Moo.
Did you know at Deers Ford Lincoln, we have a team of highly trained Ford certified technicians that will make all the difference in your automotive service needs? Ford has long been on the cutting edge of automotive technology. Don't trust your Ford to an unqualified mechanic. Get it done right the first time. The Deers Ford way. We service all makes and models, and we welcome the opportunity to be your family certified service technicians. Contact Deers Ford Lincoln Service at 402-721-1472 to schedule a service appointment today.
Now that's what a solid piece of wood sounds like. Look just past that left field wall at Moeller Field, you'll see Christensen Lumber, a solid lumber company for nearly a century. And there goes another ball into the lumber yard. Professional builders know Christensen Lumber is their home run hitter for quality materials. More contractors and woodworkers will tell you Christensen Lumber is the best choice to find quality cuts of lumber. Since 1923, Christensen Lumber. It's where the pros go. 714 South Main, just past the left field wall at Moeller Field. Fremont Moo fans love their meat, and Hy-Vee has all your favorites at the best prices this summer. Hy-Vee Choice Reserve Steaks, always low prices on your favorite flavors of brats. There's boneless, skinless chicken breasts, chicken grillers, America's pork chops for the grill, and the best cuts of salmon and seafood for that summer party on the patio. Shop online right now. Go to HyVeeIslesOnline.com and place that order. Your Fremont Hy-Vee, proud to be a part of the Fremont Moo.
Wow, great space, nice and clean, decent square footage, a lot of potential. When do we move in?
You know this is for storage, right? It's not a man cave.
Oh.
With storage units this nice, no wonder it feels like home. Morningside Storage is a full-service facility including indoor and outdoor, 5x10, 10x10, 10x20s, and plenty of outdoor storage for campers, boats, and RVs. They're safe and secure with reasonable rates. Morningside Storage, just west of Luther and Morningside. Call 402-317-9261 now.
Bottom of the fourth, the Moo a 3-0 lead over the Sodbusters. And Dylan Sears, the man tasked with leading things off 9-1-2, due up for Zimu. Sears reached on an E4 last time. First pitch to Dylan is taken low and catches part of the plate for strike one, count 0-1. Sears has put together quite a respectable season. 283, 1 home run, 11 RBIs. Righty to lefty, the 0-1 to Dylan Sears is taken low, 1-1. Now Dylan has been starting up something. He's going to have a little bit of a segment within our social media team called Chillin' with Dylan. It's going to be just like him asking people just random questions. He takes that one up high for ball two. I'm excited to see what he brings to the table. Dylan, one of the best guys in the team in terms of being able to make people laugh. 2-1 to Sears, and he takes that one over the inside part of the plate. Called a strike, count 2-2. Out of Western Illinois, the Iowa native Sears digs in lefty to righty. Schneider, righty to lefty. Sets and delivers a 2-2 pitch, and it's taken high. Count goes full. Now, you don't want to put Sears on because not only is he a good runner, he is a smart runner. And the Moo have been troublesome for McGuigan behind the plate. Now, granted, you could say that against about any Hastings catcher for the Moo. 3-2 pitch, and Sears bloops it off the end of the bat. Shallow outfield. Dawson under it. Coming in is Riley to make the catch. Oh, boy. Out number one. Moo almost getting another break there. So the lineup flips over, and that brings up Darian Morphew. Morphew already halfway to the cycle. He's 2 for 2 with a single and a double. He's got an RBI as well. 3-0 Moo in the bottom of the fourth. Oh, by the way, I'm Zach Berman. I think this might be the longest I've gone without saying my name on air. First pitch to Morphew is a breaking ball taken over the heart of the plate at the knees. Count 0-1. Casper and Spearfish now tied at 1 apiece in the bottom of the fourth inning. That's the only other new update I have for you. That one fouled away. Count 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Schneider sits and deals. The 0-2 pitch. Morphew swings and fouls it over our heads, left field side. Count stays 0-2. We go again. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Schneider deals to Morphew. The pitch. Morphew takes low. Oh boy, Morphew was starting to step away from the batter's box like he thought he had been struck out. Not the case. Count 1-2. 1-2 pitch incoming. Bases empty. Infield playing deep. Outfield playing shallow. The pitch. Morphew swings and misses, and that's strike 3 and out number 2. So now Austin Baskin, he's 0 for 2 today. However, the man simply known as Bam,
third baseman, number 32,
has had
Baskin.
Quite the season thus far. Batting from the right-hand side is Austin Baskin. Outfield playing a little bit deeper. Infield playing just about the same. First pitch to Bam, taken outside corner, called strike 1. Count 0-1. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Bam batting a healthy .342, 2 home runs, 10 RBIs. He takes that one low and away for ball 1. Count 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Schneider against Baskin, righty against a righty. A 1-1 pitch with the Moo up by 3-0. Schneider deals. Baskin takes a breaking ball over the heart of the plate for a called strike 2 and the count 1-2. Schneider has pitched well against the Moo. he tends to be the guy that appears in games where they stay close until the Moo gets to the Buster bullpen. The 1-2 pitch is taken high and away. Count 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The bases are empty. Schneider against Baskin. 2-2 pitch to Bam. Bam swings and misses at the high heat, and that retires the side. And the Lovell, Wyoming native Schneider sets the Moo down in order. 1, 2, 3, and after 4, the Moo lead 3-0.
Did you?
Interested in starting a new career with great pay and benefits? Lincoln Premium Poultry is now hiring for all positions. An innovative company with state-of-the-art technology. Visit www.lincolnpremiumpoultry.com or be referred by a current Lincoln Premium Poultry team member, and you can each earn up to $1,000. Lincoln Premium Poultry. Apply at lincolnpremiumpoultry.com. We want you on our team.
Gentlemen, here at Weesey Plumbing and Excavating, our customer's duty is our duty.
Yes, Drill Sergeant.
Now, you're Fremont's finest, and I want you people-pleasing plunger wranglers to remember here at Weesey, we don't stop fighting clogged drains, low water pressure, frozen pipes, until our residential and commercial customers are smiling. Am I making myself clear, you toilet snake and sink suckers?
Yes, Drill Sergeant.
Now, our customers will find us in Fremont, on Facebook, and online at WeeseyPlum.com. Weesey Plumbing and Excavating. Your duty is our duty.
Inspro Insurance is your locally owned and independent insurance agency. Inspro is a Marsh & McLennan Agency LLC company representing many insurance carriers, including EMC Insurance. EMC ranks among the top 60 in the U.S. to give you the best coverage and value. Serving Fremont for over 60 years, Inspro remains committed to providing professional and personal service. Proceeding with confidence. Inspro, a Marsh & McLennan Agency LLC company in Fremont, West Point, Wahoo, Omaha, Lincoln, and West Des Moines. At InSproINS.com on the web.
La Hacienda Mexican Restaurant, your favorite family-owned restaurant, is offering their family special. Right now, feed the whole family with 12 tacos, rice, beans, chips, and salsa for only $25. Thursday, get $2 off house pitchers of margaritas on the rocks. The family special isn't only for game days. Get it anytime. La Hacienda, 3140 Elk Lane, across the street from Goodwill. Call in your Feed the Family special order ahead at 721-9909 or order online at lahaciendafremont.com. Then head home and enjoy.
3-0 Moo. We are in the top of the 5th inning, and the first pitch to Johnstone is lined to left right at Koski, who barely had to move to make the catch. 1 gone, top of the 5th inning.
For Hastings, shortstop number 4, Cole Dawson.
Now the batter is Cole Dawson. He's 0 for 1, a fly out to left his last time up after he drew a first inning walk. Righty to righty, 1 out, no one on. Moo with a 3-0 lead. Top of the 5th, the first pitch. Dawson takes over the outside corner from Zetterman, strike 1. Last inning was really the most difficulty Shea pitched into in this game. He had the bases loaded with 2 outs, but worked out of it as that one is taken over the outside corner by Dawson. Called a strike, count is 0-2. Outfield playing him pretty much straight away. Actually, if anything, they're shading him to the right. Some hitting room in right center because Morphew is straight up. Sellers guarding the corner. The 0-2 is a slider, low and away, 1-2 to Dawson. Third game of the series to be played tomorrow night at Duncan Field in Hastings, 6:35 first pitch. Our pregame at 6:15 on FremontMoo.com. The 1-2 is high for a ball, 2-2. It's also on our friends Big Dog 98.9 FM and 1340 AM. So however you want to keep tabs on the Moo, you're invited. The 2-2, Dawson takes a slider, low and away, ball 3-2. Moo took a 2-0 lead in the bottom of the first. Brock Reller hammered his 12th home run of the year. Then in the second, Dylan Sears hit a 2-out infield single, stole second, scored on the Morphew RBI double. 3-0 Fremont in the 5th as Dawson lifts this one left field and deep. Koski going back, pulls up on the front edge of the track, and he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. So Dawson hit it fairly well and just missed leaving the yard with it, but flies deep to left, and noisy second out in the top of the fifth for Matson. Trevor Matson 0 for 2 tonight. Fly to left and struck out swinging in his 2 at-bats. Matson, McGuigan, Dawson, and Hulteen named the All-Stars as that one's lined to left. Diving to his right is Koski, and he makes a terrific catch to end the inning. So Ryan Koski catches all 3 balls out there in left in the 5th, and it's a spectacular catch by Koski to end the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, no one left on. Go to the bottom of the 5th inning with Taylor, Reller, and Simonson due for the Moo. 4.5 innings complete. Fremont 3, Hastings nothing.
That to-do list you have needs one more thing. Chill. It's an easy thing to do. Just crack open an ice-cold Coors Light and chill. Take the afternoon off and binge watch anything. Go to happy hour and stay for a couple hours. Who's counting anyways? Or hang out with just your dog, because you've had enough human interaction this week. Whatever you do it with a Coors Light. Mountain cold refreshment made to chill. 2020 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado. Celebrate responsibly.
At Methodist, our doctors, nurses, and team members
Work together to ensure you receive
the level of expertise and compassion that you deserve.
Whether it's in Omaha, Council Bluffs,
Fremont, or any of the surrounding areas.
We all share a common goal.
delivering outstanding care and exceptional outcomes
for every patient.
Methodist, the meaning of care.
Just like the Fremont Moo rolling through the Expedition League, Bassett Truck and Trailer keeps your trucks and trailers rolling. From full truck and trailer repair to overhauls and towing, Bassett Truck and Trailer Repair is your truck and trailer repair experts. They also offer 3-axle truck alignments, roadside assistance, free estimates, and Department of Transportation inspections. Bassett has been in business since 2014. They have ASE certified technicians and quick turnaround on services. Call 402-909-3902 for all your truck and trailer repair needs.
Bottom of the fifth inning at Moeller, 3-0. The Moo lead Hastings. Part of the order due for the Moo, Taylor, Reller, and Simonson. EJ 0 for 1, struck out looking in the first, walked and was stranded at third his last time up. Jeremy Schneider goes to work here in the bottom of the fifth, and the righty's first pitch curveball hits Taylor on the left hip. It was a curve, so Taylor wore it and didn't have too much issue with it.
Designated hitter number 24.
First hit batter of the game by Snyder. He has also walked 3. Now runners at first with nobody out. The batter is Brock Reller. He hammered a 2-run home run to the left of straightaway center field, and the first struck out looking his last time up. Jeremy Schneider, the right-hander, pauses at the belt. And the first pitch, Reller swings and misses on one down and into him for a strike, and the count is 0-1. Let's check the Nebraska Lottery out-of-town scoreboard. The lottery reminds you that Friday's Mega Millions jackpot is $94 million. The Nebraska Lottery, why wait to win? First off here, the Moo lead at 3-0, bottom of the fifth. 1 on, none out. The set, the 1-strike pitch. That fastball moves Reller off the plate, down and in, 1-1. Other Expedition League action, they're on the bottom of the fourth, and Pierre, Western Nebraska, has opened an 8-4 lead on the Trappers. Western has played just 3 games in the second half. It's after the Pioneers won the first half in the Clark. The 1-1 to Reller, he swings and misses on a changeup, strike 2, 1-2. Top of the fifth inning, and Dickinson, Souris Valley has jumped ahead at Badlands by a 4-1 score. They're in the top of the third inning in Spearfish, and the Horseheads of Casper lead the Sasquatch 5-1. Later tonight, Mining City at Canyon County yet again out in Idaho. Taylor at first, nobody out, bottom of the fifth, 3-0 Moo. The set, Schneider with a 1-2 pitch. Taylor, Reller, takes that one outside for a ball. And the count is 2-2 to Brock Reller. Outfield playing in very deep and to pull. The left fielder, Riley, is only a step off the track. Center fielder Johnstone about 10 feet to the right of straightaway center. Now a throw to first, and Taylor dives back in safely. EJ can run fairly well and is fairly active whether he's running or not. He's usually bouncing around the bag at either first or second and jumps out another step there. Now the 2-2. Reller takes way high and away. Ball 3, 3-2. I assume they have a home run derby as part of the Expedition League All-Star Game festivities out in Casper in a couple of weeks. If so, Brock Reller must participate for the good of humanity. Runner at first, nobody out, 3-0 Moo, bottom of the fifth, the 3-2. Reller takes a bit high, ball 4, and it's a walk to put 2 on with none out ahead of Reller. Fourth walk of the night by Schneider, but he's pitched himself into a jam. Now the batter, Jack Simonson. He's drawn 2 of those 4 walks. I got a feeling Reller would put on a terrific show in the high altitude of Casper, though, if they do indeed have a home run derby up there, as time is cold, and Hastings manager Chandler Wagner has summoned a man from the bullpen of the Sodbusters. It appears to be the right-hander Manny Herrera. So we'll step aside here. 2 on, none out. We are in the bottom of the 5th inning with a score, Fremont 3 and Hastings nothing. Fremont Moo Baseball! See the defending Expedition League champion Moo at historic Moeller Field all summer long. Tickets are on sale now for all remaining home games. Watch the Moo push for another Expedition League title and enjoy all the fun of a night at the ballpark with all sorts of promotions and giveaways to make your night special. Buy your tickets in advance and save at tickets.fremontmoo.com.
Party till the cows come home. Fremont Moo.
Trust the G-Force team at Getchman Heating and Air Conditioning for your home comfort needs. Whether it's a repair on your heating or air conditioning system or a full replacement, Getchman's skilled professional technicians are technicians you can trust with your house keys. Give them a call if the dog days of summer get the better of your AC, or if you want to give your heating system a tune-up before cooler weather rolls in. For technicians you can trust with your house keys, call Getchman's, the G-Force team at 402-721-6301 in Fremont.
My husband and I love to live in Nebraska.
It's the good life.
We always vacation here.
Love those Nebraska state parks.
We love to eat here.
Where are you going to get a better steak?
And we love to play here, especially Nebraska Pick 5 from the Nebraska Lottery. It has a $50,000 starting jackpot, drawing 7 days a week, and all the proceeds go back to our state.
Hey, honey, this weekend, let's buy some Nebraska Pick 5 tickets, go to a state park, and grill some steaks.
Like our first date.
I'm no amateur.
Top prize odds 1 in 501,000.
Your radio home for the Fremont Moo is Big Dog 98.9 FM and 1340 AM. Not only is Big Dog your home for the Moo this year, but keep it tuned to 98.9 FM and 1340 AM for the best in news, sports, and entertainment. Big Dog is your home for local high school and college sports coverage, including Midland University's Warriors football. Plus, tune in all day long to Big Dog 98.9 FM and 1340 AM for the best in country music. So keep it tuned all day to Big Dog for the Fremont Moo and more.
Nate Rohr back with you from Moeller Field in Fremont. Zach Berman also along with us tonight. We are in the bottom of the 5th. The Moo with a 3-0 lead on Hastings. 2 on, none out. And Jack Simonson will face, fresh out of the bullpen, right-hander Manny Herrera for his 14th appearance. 0-1 with a save and a 7.97 ERA this year. Herrera in 20 1/3 innings. Walked 22, struck out 19. The righty's first pitch. Simonson shows bunt, pulls back, takes a slider, low and away, ball 1. As we said, Jack has walked in both his prior plate appearances. A little bizarre he was showing bunt there, considering he's typically a power hitter. 1-0 the count. Taylor at second, Reller at first, nobody out. Bottom of the 5th, Moo trying to bust it open. The 1-0. Simonson takes low and away the count at 2-0. As you heard from the numbers, Manny Herrera can on occasion struggle with his control. Pitched fairly well in his last outing on Saturday in a 7-5 win over Spearfish. He got the win through 2/3 of an inning, scattered 3 hits, walked 1, but didn't allow a run. 2 on, none out. 3-0 Moo, bottom of the 5th. The set, Herrera's 2-0, and that's a fastball taken for a strike, but it squirts away from the catcher, McGuigan, so Taylor moves to third. Reller advances to second. The count is 2-1, and now simply a fly ball can drive in a run for Simonson and the Moo. We were talking about injured players earlier, and we mentioned Taylor Howell, not with the team right now, out with that broken ankle. 2-1 to Simonson. The pitch from Herrera. That's swung on and missed for a strike. The count is 2-2. Of course, Jack Simonson's younger brother, Ben, started the year with the Moo. Sustained a shoulder injury. He's not pitched in a while, but he was with the team earlier today. He expects to be able to come back at some point this year. The 2-2. Simonson takes over the outer half, but low, ball 3. Now the count is full 3-2. Taylor at third, Reller at second. Nobody out, bottom of the 5th. Fremont with a 3-0 lead and looking to add. Infield playing back. They'll trade a run front out right now. Herrera winds and deals the 3-2, and Simonson rips a ground ball up the third baseline, foul. Taylor had to hop over that missile at his shoe tops, and the count remains 3-2. Man, that news really bums you out about Taylor Howell, though, because he had been swinging it well for the Moo. He was on a 5-game hitting streak. He had a great weekend up at Souris Valley, was 8 for 15 in the weekend with 8 RBI and 3 homers. But his season done after an injury sustained last weekend. The 3-2, Simonson swings and pops it up right side, foul, and out of play, and it remains 3-2. So even though the Moo have great depth on their team, catcher is always a position where it's a fight to keep depth. And you're always going to have a few injuries here and there. And unfortunately, the Moo sustained one to a guy who was really coming into his own. Runners second and third, nobody out. 3-0 Moo in the bottom of the 5th. Now the right-hander Herrera winds and delivers another 3-2. Simonson swings and misses on a pitch out away from him for strike 3. And that's the first out here in the bottom of the 5th inning. So Jack had fought off 2 3-2 pitches. Foul tips the third one into the mid of the catcher McGuigan, who hangs on. And there is one out here in the bottom of the 5th inning for Ryan Koski. Koski 0 for 2, fly to the warning track and left in the first. He also hit a fielder's choice grounder to the shortstop his last time up. Man, the Moo need to come through with a hit with runners in scoring position. That's been tough lately for the Moo to take advantage of getting guys on and getting them into scoring position. Infield crashes in about halfway, just before the first pitch to Koski. Ryan steps out. Now he's back in. 3-0 Fremont. Bottom of the 5th inning. Taylor at third. Reller at second. One out. First one is a curveball. Outside corner. Herrera jumps ahead. Strike 1, 0-1. Outfield. Shading Koski to pull. A ton of hitting room in right center field. As we said, the infield's not all the way in, but they're in about halfway. The one-strike pitch from Herrera, and Koski swings and misses on a fastball low and away from him, strike 2. Man, this would be a big spot for Koski to come through. You hope last night can really propel him forward, get him going. Runners second and third, one out. The wind by Herrera. Manny's 0-2. Koski swings and misses, and he's down on strikes. Just like that, 2 gone in the bottom of the 5th inning, and this great scoring chance is rapidly fizzling. Now the batter is Trent Sellers. He's 0 for 2, a ground out to third and a fly out to right. Reller at second, Taylor at third, 2 outs. Moo with a 3-0 lead, bottom of the 5th, trying to add to it, but that chance is slipping through their fingers. Righty to righty. Herrera winds and delivers the first one. Sellers takes over the inner half, but low, ball 1-1-0. In the Sodbusters 6th, it'll be in the middle third of the order. Hallback, Hammond, and Shimashita. Trying to solve Shea Zetterman, who's been pretty good through 5. He's given up just 3 hits. 1-0 to Sellers. The wind, Herrera deals. Sellers is hit on the back, and he'll head down to first. Pitch was basically behind Sellers.
Shortstop number 2.
Hit him on the backside, and now the bases are loaded for Peyton Leeper. He's 0 for 2 tonight, struck out looking and also flied to right. Another bases loaded opportunity. The Moo have already left them loaded once tonight. They did so 4 times last night. 3-0. Moo lead Hastings. We're in the bottom of the 5th inning. Herrera takes an extra moment, and so does the runner at first, Sellers, after getting plunked. And now time is called, and they'll talk about it for a moment on the hill. Herrera asks for a stick to pick some mud out of his cleats. He's working on those right now to get his footing. It hasn't rained here, and it won't rain here, but the mound looks pretty saturated to where it's a soft surface and must be getting caught in the cleats of the Hastings pitcher. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Taylor at third, Reller at second. Sellers at first. Leeper trying to bust this thing open for the Moo as they try to add to a 3-0 lead. In the bottom of the 5th with 2 outs. The wind, Herrera's first one. That's way inside, almost skipped past the catcher McGuigan and also almost hit Leeper. Ball 1. It was a back foot slider almost literally from Herrera. He's had trouble controlling the slider. 1-0 the count. Herrera winds and deals. Leeper takes over the outside corner at the knees, called a strike, and the count is even at 1-1. Pitch just got the lower reaches of the strike zone to even the count. Bases full, 2 outs. The wind by Herrera is 1-1. Leeper takes in the dirt for a ball. It skips away from the catcher. He has no idea where it is. Taylor will come in to score. Reller rounds third. He'll hang on there, but a run scores on a wild pitch, and the Moo lead it 4-0. Pitch was in the dirt. Skipped away from McGuigan, took a big bounce, but he had no idea where it was. Finally, he tracked it down to the right of the plate. But by then, Taylor had scored easily. The question was, what would Reller do? He advanced to third but stayed there. Sellers is on at second. And now there are runners second and third with 2 outs for Leeper. Favorable count for him to hit in at 2-1. Switch hitter up there left-handed. 4-0 Moo, bottom of the 5th. 1 run in this inning. 2-1 the count. The pitch, Leeper fouls it off, and the count is 2-2. Fremont trying to move to 5-1 in the second half. Getting off to a good start. As we said, they're a game behind Sioux Falls, but don't worry about that just yet. Sioux Falls not playing tonight. They swept a doubleheader from Wheat City last night. The 2-2 from Herrera. Leeper flips it foul to the left, out of play, still 2-2. And after this Sodbusters series concludes tomorrow night, the Moo play 5 straight. and 7 out of 10, or rather 8 out of 10 against the Sunfish. So they'll have plenty of opportunity to determine their standing with Sioux Falls. Runners second and third, 2 outs. Herrera with a 2-2, and Leeper again pokes this one fouling out of play to the left. It remains 2-2. Fremont, 4 runs, 4 hits, no errors. They've stranded 5. Hastings, no runs, 3 hits. With an error, they've left 6. Fremont with a 4-0 lead. We are in the bottom of the 5th. Reller at third. Sellers at second in a gift-wrapped bottom of the 5th inning for the Moo. All 3 base runners either drew walks or were hit by a pitch. And the lone run scored on a wild pitch. And the 2 outs were both strikeouts. The wind, Herrera's 2-2. Leeper started to go and held up on a slider. They appeal to the base umpire. The ruling is Leeper checked in time, despite the fact that Hastings was a solid 5 steps. The entire defense had taken 5 steps toward the first base dugout, but it's ball 3, and now the count is full, 3-2. 4-0 Moo. We're in the bottom of the 5th. Runners second and third, 2 outs. 3-2 the count. Herrera winds and deals the payoff. Leeper takes way high, ball 4, a little lollipop curveball that stayed too high. Ball 4, and the bases are loaded for Dylan Sears.
Number 1, Dylan Sears.
Sears 1 for 2 tonight, an infield single and a run scored in the second inning. He also flied to left his last time up. So another big spot with the bases loaded where the Moo can break the game wide open. Reller at third, Sellers at second. Leeper at first, 2 outs. The first one from Herrera is a fastball just outside. 1-0. Outfield playing Sears to Pole. Infield shading him to the right side as well. 4-0 Moo. We're in the bottom of the 5th. 2 outs. Bases loaded. Herrera's 1-0. Sears swings, grounds it up the first base line. Fair, taken behind the bag by Shimashita. He flips to first to the pitcher covering, and it is just in time to retire Sears and end the inning. Play goes 3-1, and the Moo leave them loaded for the 6th time in the last 2 games. No runs, no hits, no errors, 3 left on in the game. The Moo have left 8. 6th inning coming up. Zach Berman will be back with you for it. It'll be Hallback, Hammond, and Shimashita due to hit. Through 5, Moo 4, Hastings nothing.
Mid-Continent Irrigation is a 30-year family-owned and operated business in Fremont. Mid-Continent Irrigation sells new Valley brand irrigation equipment and Suckup brand grain bin equipment in their local trade area. They service all brands of irrigation and grain bin equipment and are staffed with highly skilled and trained professionals. Their staff has over 120 years of combined experience that still attends service school annually to stay on top of the latest technology. Give them a call at 402-727-9373.
Your home away from home is Baymont Inn & Suites in Fremont, 2700 North Dyers Parkway in Fremont, just off of US Route 275 and Route 30. Baymont offers free Wi-Fi, a 24/7 diner, and fitness center. Rest in clean, comfortable rooms before you come out to Moeller Field for a Fremont Moo game, or whatever brings you to Fremont. Ask for the Fremont Moo Friends and Family rate and stay at Baymont Inn for just $55 a night.
And now, a moment of chill from Coors Light. Coors Light, mountain cold refreshment, made to chill after the short but cold beer run from hot tub to cabin. 2020 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado. Celebrate responsibly.
Top of the 6th inning of play from historic Moeller Field. I'm Zach Berman. The Moo lead 4-0 over their in-state rival Hastings. 4, 5, and 6 due up for the Busters against Shea Zetterman, who's looked good thus far. 5 innings of shutout ball. Looking to get that elusive inning number 6. First pitch to Hallback is low for ball 1. Matt 1 for 2, single and a pop out in his 2 plate appearances. Batting .363 in his short stint with Hastings. A 1-0 pitch, righty to righty, and that's hit deep to left. That ball is way back, headed over the monster, and gone. So Matt Hallback jumps all over a 1-0 breaking ball and demolishes it deep to left, and the Busters are on the board, and they trail 4-1. That ball was out in a hurry. And despite Hastings not really having a field that is suitable for home runs,
the Sodbusters, the designated hitter, number 12,
the power
Jack
for the
Hammond.
Busters has ticked up exponentially. Well, they better enjoy it because they only have one more game here after tonight. Now Jack Hammond is the batter. The shutout is broken. First pitch taken on the outside part of the plate from Zetterman, called strike 1. Hammond, 1 for 2, a fly out and a single in his 2 plate appearances. The 0-1 pitch, and that one is in the dirt, ball 1. The Moo scoring their 4 on a 2-run home run by Brock Reller in the bottom of the first, an RBI double by Darian Morphew in the bottom of the third, and a wild pitch last inning. 1-1 pitch, Zetterman deals. That's inside. Count goes 1-2, or 2-1, my bad. More score updates for you. Casper has taken a 5-1 lead over Spearfish, and that's, as soon as I say that, turns out Spearfish has evened it, that one inside 3-1. Point streak always has to be so slow with these updates. It flashes 5-1, and the second you click on it, it's 5-5. The 3-1 pitch is swung on and fouled back by Hammond. The count goes full. So 5-5 in that game. Both teams putting up 4-run third innings. Western an 8-4 lead over Pier as well. Full count, payoff pitch, nobody on base. Here's the 3-2, and that one swung on and missed. Tagging Hammond is Simonson. That's out number 1. Strikeout number 4 on the game for Shea Zetterman.
Now batting.
And that brings up James Shimashita, the San Jose State product. Shimashita 1 for 11, an average of 0.090. First pitch fouled away by Shimmy, count 0-1. Shimashita is a two-way player. He can pitch as well. We actually saw him, his first appearance against the Moo was on the mound. Lefty batter, the 0-1 pitch to Shimashita. Check swing, did he go? I believe he did, and that's what the call is. Count 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Righty to lefty, Zetterman sets and deals, and Shimashita hits it right back at Zetterman. It goes past him, it's bobbled by Leaper. He fires to first, and in time! How about that? Zetterman had it go over his head on the high chop, and Leaper, despite bobbling it, was able to recover and throw a dart to E.J. Taylor for out number 2. Score it 1-6-3. If it had contact with Shea, 6-3 if it didn't. That steps up Justin McGuigan, the beer batter. Struck out looking his first time, singled his second time. He's 1 for 2. First pitch taken outside, 1-0. McGuigan, one of the 4 Hastings players announced as Expedition League All-Stars. 1-0 pitch to McGuigan. Zetterman deals. That one taken low and inside for a called strike. McGuigan, 24 for 69, 347 average, no home runs, 12 RBIs. 1-1 pitch to McGuigan. Swung on and hit on the ground and past a diving Sears for a base hit. Sears put out a great attempt, but McGuigan just put too much mustard on that baseball, and there's a runner on first with 2 outs for the number 8 hitter, Ian Riley. Riley has reached base twice today, 2 walks in his plate appearances. 10 for 63, a 158 average, 1 home run, 9 RBIs. The runner on first is McGuigan. Righty to lefty. Infield playing deep, except for Taylor and Baskin square with the first and third base backs. First pitch swung on and missed. Count 0-1. Outfield playing to pole. Riley doesn't tend to hit the ball anywhere other than right field and right center. at least from what we have seen out of him. Runner off first, 0-1 pitch incoming. Zetterman sets and deals. McGuigan's got a lead. Here's the pitch. It's taken outside, 1-1. They are not testing the arm of Jack Simonson. Now, Simonson is a traditional outfielder playing behind the plate. And what's the perk of that? He's got an outfielder arm, and that could spell trouble for any busters on the base paths. 1-1 pitch. Zetterman sets and deals. Pitch taken outside, not by much. Count goes 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Already 1 in the top of this frame on the home run by Hallbach. 2-1 pitch incoming to Ian Riley. Zetterman sets and deals. Pitch taken over the outside part of a plate. That's a called strike 2, and Shea Zetterman 1 strike away from getting out of the frame. In the bottom half of the 6th, the Moo are going to put up 1, 2, and 3. Morphew, Baskin, Taylor due up against Manny Herrera. The 2-2 pitch as the lights come on here in Fremont. Zetterman deals, check swing. Did he go? They're actually going to call that a foul ball. Count will stay 2-2. Elsewhere around the Wild and Wacky Expedition League, the Battle of North Dakota, 5-1 Souris Valley in Dickinson over Badlands in the top of the 7th. Western Nebraska, a 9-4 lead over the Pier Trappers in the top of the 6th. Mining City, Canyon County yet to begin. 2-2 pitch, Zetterman deals. It's taken just outside. That did not miss by much, and the count goes full. Oh boy. Moo got hit with a couple of those yesterday, those calls that just missed outside, and they ended up costing him big time. Full count payoff pitch. McGuigan's going to go on the 3-2 with 2 outs. Righty to lefty, the pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's how the inning ends. Zetterman gets Riley to chase on 1 out of the zone, and despite allowing the home run, he strands a runner and threw 5.5. A great performance by Shea Zetterman. 4-1 Moo after 5.5 innings.
1 run on 2 hits.
When you need electrical service, installations, or repairs for your industrial, commercial, or residential property, depend on Fremont Electric for the service you deserve. Fremont Electric is a locally owned and operated electrical contractor since 1974 and are committed to getting the job done right. Whether it's a small project or large undertaking, they offer 24-hour emergency service for your convenience and peace of mind. Call Fremont Electric at 402-727-4932 to see what they can do for you.
Greetings, human neighbor.
Hi, Marlex. Yesterday your husband Zendar was cutting your lawn with a...
semi-conducting laser device.
Yeah. Well, he zapped one of my rose bushes.
Our apologies. Please accept this Nebraska Pick 5 ticket. It has a $50,000 starting jackpot with drawing 7 days a week.
Oh, I love Nebraska Pick 5, but come on, you didn't have to do that.
I did. He also accidentally incinerated your charcoal grilling apparatus.
Pick 5 from the Nebraska Lottery. Top prize odds 1 in 501,000.
Looking for photography and video services in Fremont? Give Vic's Photography and Video Services a call. He offers photography and video coverage of weddings and events, portfolios of families and high school seniors, and businesses. Vic also knows video. He can produce corporate videos or commercials for your business and transfer your home movies and videos to DVD. Need an eye in the sky? Vic is also a licensed commercial pilot, so he can provide aerial photography services. Give Vic a call at 402-721-9121 for all your video and photography needs.
Leading off the
bottom of the 6th inning of play in a 4-1 ball game.
The center fielder,
Busters
number 7,
breaking the shutout thanks to the home
Morphew.
run off the bat of Hallbach. It is Morphew, Baskin, and Taylor 1, 2, and 3 up against the right-handed Herrera. Darian, he's 2 for 3 with an RBI double halfway to the cycle. Lefty Morphew against the righty Herrera. First pitch and is low in the dirt. Ball 1. 4th time through the lineup for the Moo against Herrera, who's got an ERA of just under 8 through 20 in a 3rd innings pitch. 19 strikeouts, coming into today's ball game. The native of Panama. 1-0 to Morphew. He takes low, but over the inside part of the plate, I guess, for a called strike one. 1-1 on Darian Morphew. Outfield playing shallow, infield playing deep, respecting Morphew's speed. The pitch is roped into right field. That's dropping in front of Hallback for a base hit. And the very dangerous Darian Morphew reaches on a hit for the third time today. And now McGuigan's got to keep his eye on him as the man simply known as Bam
third baseman, number
steps
32,
up.
Austin
Baskin 0 for 3 so
Baskin.
far today. But he's the kind of guy that can have a rough few at bats and come up and change things with one swing. Baskin against the righty Herrera. Off first is Morphew. He's absolutely a threat to steal. The first one to Baskin is taken over the outside part of the plate, but low for ball one. A lot of late calls out of home plate blue tonight. 1-0 count, runner off of first. 4-1 Moo in the bottom of the sixth. Herrera sets and delivers to first base. Checking on Morphew. Darian, of course, the Tyler, Texas native, student at Brown University in the Ivy League. Checking back again is Herrera. He knows what Morphew is capable of the base on the base paths. These two teams have seen more than enough of each other for the course of this season. I believe this is game number 15 between these two. That one taken low from Herrera. Count 2-0 on Baskin. Baskin 24 for 70, 342, 2 home runs, 10 RBIs. 2 balls, no strikes, nobody out. Morphew off at first. Herrera deals, and Baskin ropes it to deep left. That is going way foul, but oh my goodness. How about that bat speed from Bam? Count 2-1. Just a bit early, but that ball was headed for TD Ameritrade, about 20 miles to the east of us, if he held up a little bit later. But he knows what Herrera's throwing. And we try this again, the 2-1 pitch, righty to righty. Herrera checks off first, sets, and deals. Pitch taken outside. Good eye by Bam. Count goes 3-1. Herrera wearing those high socks, those high green and yellow striped socks. If I were pitching, I'd wear my socks as high as I could. Here's the problem. I got a noodle for an arm. Can't pitch. 3-1 pitch to Baskin. Righty to righty, runner off first. The pitch is taken low, but over the outside part of the plate. Called a strike, and the count goes full on Austin Baskin. This is an important out for Hastings, and an important guy to get on for Fremont, because then you have the murderer's row of Taylor and Reller back-to-back, and that one's lined off the glove of Matson into left field, and Morphew, the heads-up base running, will go all the way from first to third in the middle of the chaos. And it's going to be a single for Austin Baskin, his first hit of the day. And speaking of that murderer's row,
first baseman, number 28,
of
E.J.
Taylor and Reller, here's the first half of that bunch. EJ, he's reached base twice today, not with any hits. He struck out looking his first time up, walked his second time up, was hit by a pitch his third time up. Runners on first and second, nobody out. First and third, excuse me. Herrera, righty to righty against Taylor. First pitch to EJ. That one taken high. Count 1-0. EJ, one of the 5 Fremont players that will be representing this organization in the All-Star game. The stats will tell you why. 40 for 96, 416, 5 home runs, 23 RBIs. The 1-0 to Taylor, and he ropes it to left field over the glove of Matson into left for a base hit, and that will score Morphew easily. And respecting the arm of Riley, holding up at second is Baskin. It's an RBI single for EJ Taylor, and the Moo get that run back. They lead 5-1, and EJ was sitting all over the breaking stuff. Made no mistake. So now a chance for Brock Reller,
up for
who
the
leads the
Moo,
league in
the
home runs
designated hitter,
with
number
12. He hit
24,
one
Brock
out to right to
Reller.
left center field in the bottom half of the first to break this game open, and a favorable matchup against the the righty Herrera. Off of second, Baskin. Off of first, Taylor, the man at the dish. One of the most dangerous hitters in this league. First pitch to Brock. Herrera deals, and Reller takes outside, ball one. I'm surprised the outfield isn't playing a little bit deeper, knowing Brock's tendencies. Of course, the runner on first, the infield is playing to double play strength. However, both Baskin and Taylor can run. 1-0 to Reller, and he swings and misses on the low fastball, count 1-1. When Reller swings and misses, he'll let you know. Every ball he seems to swing at, it either goes over the wall or he swings at it like he's trying to put it over the wall. Despite that, one of the most disciplined guys in the team and someone that can hit to all fields for power and average. He's batting .415. First and second, nobody out. 1-1 to Brock Reller. Herrera, he deals. Reller takes low, 2-1. And we've brought this up so many times, but Reller, it's his third year with the team, and his eye at the plate was not that great to start off his Moo career, and that is something that he has honed over the years to get better and better. We always knew that he could crush one out of the park, but to have a guy with this sort of power be this disciplined and still be able to crush baseballs, well, that's pretty tough. And that's roped into right field. That is a base hit that should keep the bases loaded, as getting a late jump on that was was Taylor. A single for Brock Reller has loaded the bases. And now Jack Simonson will have the bases juiced for him with nobody out.
Number 29.
4 hits this inning for the Moo.
Simonson.
And Simo can unload him with a swing. Simonson has reached 2 out of the 3 times he's been up today. Walk, strikeout. The Moo already getting the run they gave up in the top of the frame back on the RBI single by Taylor. But they've left so many guys on base. They've already left the bases loaded twice today. You don't want to see that happen a third time. Righty to righty, Herrera deals to Jack Simonson not before McGuigan comes up to have a few words with him. 2 grand slams on the year for the Moo. Will Bush hit one out a couple weeks ago against the Pier Trappers. Bush no longer with the team. And last week, in the middle of that ridiculous 12-run inning on that, it was a week ago to the day, Austin Baskin, in the middle of a 12-run 8th inning, hit one way out for the second Moo grand slam of the season. Simonson with one swing could have their third. First pitch to Jack is taken over the outside part of the plate, but just a bit high. Count 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes, nobody out. Off of third, Baskin. Off second, Taylor. Off of first, Reller. They've all reached on singles. A 1-0 to Simonson. He takes over the outside part of the plate a little bit lower. That's a called strike 1, and the count 1-1 to Jack. Simonson, who mightily struggled to start the season, is average now up to a healthy .319, 1 home run, 10 RBIs. That 1 home run, of course, a walk-off 3-run home run a week ago from yesterday. That one roped down the right field line on the 1-1 pitch, foul. Count 1-2. And Simonson shattered his bat. Of course, Simonson seemed to only heat up after he got thrown out of a game in the Souris Valley series for using a bamboo bat. And since that has happened, Jack Simonson has been a different player. Off of third, Baskin. Off of second, Taylor. Off of first, Reller. on a beautiful Wednesday night in Fremont, Nebraska, USA. Simonson takes a couple more swings. No more score updates from my side. Count 1 and 2 to Jack. Herrera is going to set and deal after the meeting. Gets his signs, his signals. Here comes the 1-2 pitch from Manny, and it's low and away in the dirt, and the count will go even 2 apiece. Simonson, like almost everybody else in this Moo lineup, is ridiculous in terms of at the plate discipline. He does not swing at many balls outside of the strike zone, and he's going to wait to get a good one from Manny Herrera. 2-2 pitch from Herrera. Simonson chops it foul down the third base side. We stay 2 apiece. Quite an at-bat between Simonson and Herrera, with the Moo already leading 5-1 and threatening to completely bust this game wide open. 2-2 again. Herrera, righty to righty, gets his signs, sets, and deals. Simonson takes low in the dirt, 3 balls and 2 strikes, and now Herrera is 1 pitch away from walking one in and having to face up against the resurgent Ryan Koski. 3 balls, 2 strikes, nobody out, the bases are loaded. The Moo up by 4, looking to add more. Herrera winds up and deals a 3-2. Simonson checks his swing. They don't say he went around, and that's a bases-loaded walk for Jack Simonson, and the Moo leads 6-1. Great at bat by Simo. He, like I said, he doesn't swing it much outside of the zone unless he likes it, and he didn't swing at that one. And it looks like Chandler Wagoner is going to come out and have a talk with Herrera, with the game threatening to get out of hand for Hastings. Hastings has not won a game here this year. The Moo have only lost 3 times at home all season, and that came in the span of 4 days. This is the second to last time, the penultimate time, that Hastings will visit Fremont. As the Moo have 20 games against the Sodbusters this year. So the base is now loaded for Ryan Koski, as there's still a meeting on the mound. I don't think they're going to the bullpen. I will get you that exact schedule in terms of Hastings played at Fremont May 28th, 29th, at Fremont June 1st, or excuse me, at Fremont June 8th, June 15th, June 16th.
Next up for
at Fremont June 29th, 30th, 31st.
Ryan
July
Koski.
6th and 7th, that is today, and then they play here again July 29th. And that will be the last time the Moose see the Busters all season. So Koski now with the runners on all bases. First pitch to Ryan Koski, hits it high in the air, center field. That could be trouble. Back, and it is over the head of Johnstone. He couldn't play it. 1 run scores. 2 runs are going to score. The throw home gets over the head of McGuigan. They all score. And Koski winds up at third with what is likely a bases clearing double. And the Moo lead 8-1. Ryan Koski, or 9-1, as Koski, after hitting the walk-off 3-run home run yesterday, another big hit today. I couldn't tell if that was dropped out in dead center or over the head of Johnstone, but it's not going to matter as all 3 runners cross the plate.
Number 39, Trent Sellers.
And the game is now busted wide open against the Busters. The Moo lead 9-1. Let's see what the official scoring is. I would expect a double and Koski advancing on the throw as Trent Sellers fouls the first one off. Regardless,
and that great cut brought to you by
9-1.
Keel's Barber Shop at 94
And we will let
West
you know
6th
of the
Street.
scoring.
As good as the best, better than the rest.
They are going to call it a 3-run triple, and now Trent Sellers gets drilled on the 1-0 pitch, and things are getting out of hand for Hastings real fast. So now Peyton Leeper with a runner on first and still nobody out. And after leaving runners on the base, after leaving the bases loaded 6 times
number 2
in the last game and a half, the Moo finally respond with a 3-run triple on board the Ryan Koski resurgence bandwagon. So Leeper, the native of just outside of Jefferson City, Missouri, takes the first pitch from Herrera outside, ball 1. 5 runs in for the Moo in the bottom half of this 6th inning. An RBI single by E.J. Taylor, a bases loaded walk by Jack Simonson, and now a 3-run triple by Ryan Koski has us where we are. 1-0 pitch, that's low inside. 2-0 on Peyton Leeper. Leeper 0 for 2 with a walk in today's contest. This has been the strategy for so many of these Moo Hastings games, is just survive the starting pitcher and then get to the Sodbuster bullpen. 2-0 pitch, and Leeper fouls it off third base side and out. Count goes 2-1. I'd like to give a shout out to one of my fraternity brothers and fellow show hosts, Jake Circus. I know you're listening in from either Missouri or the Los Angeles area. Can't wait to get back on air with you this fall. 2-1 pitch, righty to lefty. Pitch taken low and away by Leeper, and the count 3-1. We've seen Leeper pitch. We've seen him hit from both sides of the plate. He is a switch hitter batting left-handed. The Swiss Army knife of a player out of SEMO in Cape Girardeau, Missouri. 3-1 pitch to Peyton. He swings and launches it down the right field line. That could be trouble, and it is going to go off the top of the high wall and right. Rounding second, going to third is Sellers. Coming home is Koski, and the Moo have cracked double digits in the RBI double by Peyton Leeper, and this thing is getting out of hand.
And that great
10-1.
Sponsored by Keel's Barbershop.
Leeper just missed a 3-run home run by
Keel's as good as the best, better
about
than the
a
rest.
foot.
Next up for the Moo.
So now with 6 runs in, Dylan Sears steps in. Remember, the Moo cracked a 12 spot in the 8th inning of last Wednesday's game, and they're halfway there. All smiles in the Moo dugout. Herrera, righty to lefty against Dylan Sears, and that hops the plate, and coming home and scoring another run is Sellers, and it's 11-1. Oh boy. The extra point is good in this half of an inning. 7 runs in on the wild pitch. So the Moo have scored in this inning on an RBI single, a bases loaded walk, a 3 RBI triple, an RBI double, and now a wild pitch. And now there's a runner at third, Leeper. With Dylan Sears at the plate, the 1-0, and that's hit to short. Dawson's going to field and fire. The run's going to score. And that's out number 1. An RBI ground out for Dylan Sears. And the Moo lead 12-1. Make it an 8-run inning.
The center fielder,
or 11-1.
7, Darian Morphew.
11-1, my bad. It is 12-1. I take that back. Late from the scoreboard operator and point streak, and I think that's going to be the end for Manny Herrera. And oh boy.
How about now?
2 outs, or 0-2 pitch with 1 out. 0-2 pitch, Reynolds deals. Dawson checks his swing. They say he held up. Count 1-2 on Cole Dawson. He has been very good, and he's given the Moo plenty of problems this season. With a runner on first and 1 out. The 1-2 pitch from Reynolds hit high in the air down the left field line. That's going to drift foul. Koski is going to watch it go into the green. We stay 1-2. Reynolds a 5.40 ERA through 8 in the third innings pitched, 10 strikeouts. He started the season playing third base. One ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Reynolds against Cole Dawson, one of the 4 Sodbusters representing Hastings in the All-Star game. Here comes the 1-2. Swung on and ripped foul down the left field line. 12-1 Moo. I'm Zach Berman for Fremont. 12 runs, 10 hits, and the big stat that stands out to me, no errors. Whereas for Hastings, 1 run, 6 hits, 1 error. 1-2 pitch incoming. Reynolds sets and deals the pitch. Popped up. Shallow, and I mean shallow infield, and it's called off by Simonson to make the catch, out number 2. Now there's baseball scores aplenty in the majors, but
next up for the Sodbusters,
as Trevor Matson steps up, I can confirm that the Tampa Bay Lightning are 10 minutes away from winning the Stanley Cup. The Bolts lead 1-0. First pitch to Matson, hit on the ground to short. Fielding is Leaper. He underhands over to Sears in time for the outscore at 6-4 to end the frame. No runs, 1 hit, and 1 left on, and it's 12-1 Moo through 6.5. Time to stretch in Fremont. 12-1 Fremont.
Part of the order due for the Moo.
Husqvarna now has special financing and extreme outdoor power with approved credit. Available on all Husqvarna residential or commercial acreage and zero-turn mowers. Get the professional power you need today with 6-year warranties on residential or 10-year warranties on commercial mowers. Extreme Outdoor Power repairs most major brands, and they carry a full line of battery-powered equipment too. Stop into Extreme Outdoor Power and visit with Rick LaReger today at 805 South Broad Street in Fremont.
Interested in starting a new career with great pay and benefits? Lincoln Premium Poultry is now hiring for all positions. An innovative company with state-of-the-art technology. Visit www.lincolnpremiumpoultry.com or be referred by a current Lincoln Premium Poultry team member, and you can each earn up to $1,000. Lincoln Premium Poultry. Apply at lincolnpremiumpoultry.com. We want you on our team. Interested in starting?
Did you know at Deers Ford Lincoln we have a team of highly trained Ford certified technicians that will make all the difference in your automotive service needs? Ford has long been on the cutting edge of automotive technology. Don't trust your Ford to an unqualified mechanic. Get it done right the first time. The Deers Ford way. We service all makes and models, and we welcome the opportunity to be your family certified service technicians. Contact Deers Ford Lincoln Service at 402-721-1472 to schedule a service appointment today.
Bottom of the 7th inning.
Leading off the bottom of the 7th inning,
a lot to a little.
The first baseman, number 28,
and Trey Kojal
Taylor
is going to have to face the heart of the Moo lineup. 3, 4, 5. Taylor, Greller, Simonson. First pitch, TJ Taylor from the lefty. Kojal is up high, ball 1. EJ. Strikeout, walk, hit by pitch, RBI single. 1 for 2 on the day. Taylor takes ball 2 inside. Count 2-0.
Oh, dear God, not that song. Dear God. That's what it is.
2-0 is the count. Kojal deals outside 3-0 to E.J. Taylor. Three balls, no strikes. Here comes the 3-0. Kojal throws high. It is a 4-pitch walk. And Brock Reller comes up, already up.
Next up for Fremont, the designated hitter.
By the score of 12-1, and Brock save for a strikeout in his second plate appearance has been, in typical Brock Reller fashion, quite good. 2-run home run, a walk, and a single. 2 for 3. Runner off first is Taylor. Lefty to lefty, Kojal deals to Reller, and I think he's just going to avoid throwing him anything. Trey has had to watch plenty of Reller bombs fly right over his head, and I don't think he's going to try and test him. 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out. Dealing is Kojal, and he throws low, 2-0. The outfield, especially Johnstone in center, playing about as deep as you can get. Riley in left playing a little bit more shallow. The 2-0 pitch is outside 3-0. And I think Kojal is just going to avoid throwing Reller anything of value. Of course, that just gives more of an opportunity for Jack Simonson to do damage. A 3-0, that's taken inside, ball 4, and 8 pitches, 8 balls, and that's how we begin the bottom of the 7th. Already 12 runs in for the Moo. And Jack Simonson, who was 0 for 1 with 3 walks.
Number 29,
Jack Simonson. His average has shot up to over 300. Against the lefty Kojal, that could spell trouble. 1 home run, 10 RBI, and there goes the streak of balls outside of the zone. That one taken for a called strike 1 by Simo. 0-1 is the count to Jack Simonson. Off of second, Taylor. Off first is Reller. 2 all-stars in the base bats for the Moo, and that one plunks Simonson on the back. Well, the second straight inning, the bases are loaded. There is nobody out. And now Ryan Koski, for the second time in 2 innings, is going to have a chance with the bases loaded and nobody out. Koski hit a 3-run triple his last time out. And he has had himself a series.
Number 14,
6 RBIs for Koski. He also had a great diving catch in the top of the 6th. In the top of the 5th, excuse me. So, let's set it up. Off of third, Taylor. Off of second, Brock Reller. Off of first, Jack Simonson. Walk, walk, hit by pitch. First pitch to Koski, up high, ball 1. And the merry-go-round is starting to get its gears turning again. 1 ball, no strikes, no outs. The bases loaded. 12-1, the Moo lead. Kojal deals to Koski. Koski fouls it away. Count 1-1. Of course, Kojal, you've heard his name so many times this year, not as a pitcher. He is pitching for the first time this season. He's gotten through 2/3 of an inning, and he has a strikeout under his belt. Things getting exceedingly more challenging here in the bottom of the 7th. 1-1 is the count. Kojal to Koski, the bases loaded. The pitch. Koski takes high, 2-1. After Koski, it's going to be Sellers, who's turned into almost a Tim Locastro clone, the hit-by-pitch machine. He's been plunked 2 times in a row. Moo have been plunked plenty of times today. 2-1 to Koski, taken outside and high, 3-1. Taylor off of first, off of third, he reached on a walk. Reller off of second, he reached on a walk. Simonson off first, he reached on a hit by pitch. And now Koski in danger of getting walked as well. 3-1 to Ryan Koski. Kojal deals, and that is high and inside, ball 4. Start the merry-go-round, and in comes E.J. Taylor. Make it 13-1. Trent Sellers, the hit-by-pitch magnet himself in the flesh, steps in. We've seen him mostly pitch, but he does play a little bit of outfield.
The right fielder, number 39, Trent
Sellers. Bases loaded, nobody out. Taylor comes home on the bases loaded walk. First pitch to Trent Sellers. He goes first pitch swinging, fouls into the netting, count 0-1. Off of third, Reller off second, Koski off first. Off second, Simonson off first. That would be Ryan Koski. Outfield playing deep, infield playing to double play strength. Sellers hits it high in the air, shallow down the left field line, and foul. Count goes 0-2 on Trent. Sellers 1 for 4 coming into today. He is 0 for 2 today. Fly out, a pop out, a ground out, a pop out, and 2 hit by pitches. It's a favorable matchup for Trent with a lefty position player pitching. Bases loaded, nobody out. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Sellers swings and fouls it off the home plate ump. Hopefully he is okay. As he takes his helmet off, he says, hold on. And his fellow ump comes in from second base to talk to him. This game has been seemingly a microcosm of every Moo Sodbusters game that's been played here. Starts close, and then all of a sudden that Moo explosion takes place in the later half of the game, and that's how we are where we are. And at the very least, it is good to see the offense doing things like this ahead of this stretch where they're going to have to win some games against some tough teams to make the playoffs. Sioux Falls is looking pretty good, and the Moo are going to have to see him 8 times in 10 days. 0-2 pitch to Trent Sellers. Kojal sets and deals, and Sellers takes low. Count goes 1-2. The Fish are hot. You could say that. They've won 5 in a row. 1-2 pitch incoming. Off of third, Reller. Off second, Simonson. Off first, Koski. The 1-2. Sellers hits it high in the air. Down the left field line. Hooking foul territory, and it will land in foul territory. Count stays 1-2. Due up is Leaper. He'll bat right-handed against the lefty. Kojal. But we do this again. Nice at bat here for Trent. 1-2 to Sellers. Kojal deals. Sellers takes low, 2-2. Bases loaded. Nobody out again. The Moo now 13-1 in front. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Sellers takes high, and the count goes full. 3-2, and Sellers might be working his way all the way back from down 0-2 to up 3-2 in the count. My goodness. Payoff pitch, nobody out. Here comes the 3-2. Sellers high in the air, down the left field line. Foul territory again. And we stay full. Trent Sellers really dragging this thing out. What an at-bat for him. The payoff pitch once more. Reller off third, off second, Simonson off first, Koski. 3-2 pitch from Trayton Kojal. He deals to Trent Sellers. The pitch. Sellers deep to left again. Down the line and foul. Again. We stay full. Again. Wow. Some at bat. And considering that Trent has been one of the more reliable pitchers for the Moo, you'd think if he gets a hold of one and plants one over the fence, the bench is going to go ballistic. Let's try it again. Payoff pitch to Trent Sellers again. The 3-2 pitch from Kojal is ripped left field. I'll let you guess if it was fair or foul. 3-2 again. Oh boy! This is the 11th pitch of the at-bat. And an at-bat that feels longer than the extended cut of Lord of the Rings. 3-2 pitch to Sellers. Swung on and hit in the air. Left center field. That has a chance. Back at the wall. Are you kidding me? That was caught. Or was it caught?
Is it out? Out? No.
That's a grand slam. Oh my goodness. Are you kidding me? There was a very delayed reaction out in left center. That is a grand slam home run for Trent Sellers. Make it 17-1. I couldn't tell, and nobody could tell if Riley went up and got it, and everything just kind of froze in carbonite. And nobody knew. The umps froze, the busters froze, the Moo frozen on the base paths. And then a second place umpire signals home run, and there you go. And like clockwork, the whole Moo dugout unloads into foul territory to greet Trent Sellers. What a game. We're going to call time. A new pitcher's coming in. 17-1 the Moo lead.
Now that's what a solid piece of wood sounds like. Look just past that left field wall at Moeller Field. You'll see Christensen Lumber, a solid lumber company for nearly a century. And there goes another ball into the lumber yard. Professional builders know Christensen Lumber is their home run hitter for quality materials. More contractors and woodworkers will tell you Christensen Lumber is the best choice to find quality cuts of lumber since 1923. Christensen Lumber, it's where the pros go. 714 South Main, just past the left field wall at Moeller Field. Inspro Insurance is your locally owned and independent insurance agency. Inspro is a Marsh & McLennan Agency LLC company representing many insurance carriers, including EMC Insurance. EMC ranks among the top 60 in the U.S. to give you the best coverage and value. Serving Fremont for over 60 years, Inspro remains committed to providing professional and personal service. Proceeding with confidence. Inspro, a Marsh & McLennan Agency LLC company in Fremont, West Point, Wahoo, Omaha, Lincoln, and West Des Moines. At InSproINS.com on the web. Fremont Moo fans love their meat, and Hy-Vee has all your favorites at the best prices this summer. Hy-Vee Choice Reserve Steaks, always low prices on your favorite flavors of brats. There's boneless, skinless chicken breasts, chicken grillers, America's pork chops for the grill, and the best cuts of salmon and seafood for that summer party on the patio. Shop online right now. Go to HyVeeIslesOnline.com and place that order. Your Fremont Hy-Vee, proud to be a part of the Fremont Moo.
And now, a moment of chill from Coors Light. Mountain cold refreshment. Made to chill after the beer run from hot tub to cabin. 2020 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado. Celebrate responsibly.
A new pitcher is in for Hastings, and it's another position player. Connor Feeney, who caught yesterday, now pitching for his first appearance of the season. Obviously no ERA. The Moo leads 17-1, bases empty, nobody out. The 1-1 pitch to Leaper is up high. After dropping 8 in the last frame, they dropped 5 in this frame. The 1-1 pitch to Leaper, swinging and missing on that one. Count 1-2. Leaper switch hitting, batting from the left-hand side against the righty Feeney. So, how about that? The 1-2 pitch and swinging and missing his Leaper for strike out number 3, out number 1. The Moo, a week ago, had their season high in runs with 18 and now are a run away from tying that with 17.
Second baseman, number 1, Dylan Sears.
And what was the big blow this inning? A grand slam by Trent Sellers. An unlikely source for the third Moo grand slam of the year. But I think they're tired of leaving the bases juiced. First pitch to Dylan Sears. high and in for ball one. Well, this has been a game now, hasn't it? Only 11 hits for the Moo, and they have 17 runs. The 1-0 high and inside, 2-0 to Dylan Sears. The outfield playing deep. 2-0 to Sears. High, 3-0. Darian Morphew has been up 3 times in the last inning and a half, and he's going to get another chance to step up. And this is ridiculous. A 3-0 pitch down the heart of the plate called strike one. The count 3-1. Sears, 1 for 4 with an infield single in his first plate appearance. He's flown out and grounded out twice since. 17-1, the Moo lead, and Sears is walked. Goodness gracious. Darian Morphew, long time no see at the plate. His time is called again. And excuse me, that is not Darian Morphew. We have a new Moo player at the plate, and we have not seen 22. Is that Brody Sintek?
Yes.
Oh boy. All-star starting pitcher Brody Sintek is going to take his hacks here. Just what you expected on a Wednesday night in Fremont. The starting catcher for the Sodbusters pitching to Brody Sintek, who is going to take his first swings of the year.
Number 22, Brody Sintek.
So, Brody Sintek, the All-Star. Get your game on, go play. With a runner on first, that is Sears. Baskin is still due on deck. First pitch to Brody. Swings and misses for strike one. And you can hear coming from the Moo dugout, come on, Brody. He has the league lead in wins as a starter. The 0-1. Feeney deals, and Sintek swinging for the fences, cuts and misses, strike two. No balls, 2 strikes to Brody Sintek. Everybody in the dugout has their phones out taking pictures. You gotta love how close this team is. Off of first is Dylan Sears. The Moo leads 17-1. 0-2, Feeney, he hit him! And Sintek will toss the bat a country mile and take the slowest strut of his life to first base. Hopefully he is okay.
Next up,
for the love of the game.
Third baseman, number 32, Austin.
So Brody Sintek off of first. Austin Baskin at the plate with Dylan Sears on second as well. Never a sentence I thought I'd say this summer. Brody Sintek hit by a pitch. Baskin grounds one through the left field side, a base hit. And they're going to leave the bases loaded for E.J. Taylor. Oh, man, oh, man. 17-1, and now the bases loaded again for the second time in the inning for E.J. Taylor. And are you kidding me?
Next up for the Moo, the first baseman, number 28, E.J. Taylor.
So E.J. Taylor is in, and you will never guess who is swinging a bat in the on-deck circle. Marco Ozuna is in the on-deck circle. Oh, man. Pitch taken outside to Taylor. Count 1-0. Oh my goodness. Just stop thinking. Okay. Count 2-0 to Taylor. Oh man. 2-0 to Taylor, the pitch. Outside 3-0. (3-0) to EJ, and he takes a called strike one. Count 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. 3-1 to Taylor, and he swings and fouls it back. Count 3-1. So, yes, that is Marco Ozuna Jr., of all people, in the on-deck circle. And this game, oh boy, this game. There's going to be a lot to unpack here. 3-2 pitch, and it's taken low. Ball four. And here comes Marco Ozuna Jr. with the bases loaded, scoring his Sears and the bases loaded walk. 18-1. Here we go. Ozuna against Feeney. Marco Ozuna has not swung the bat this year at a coach-sized college. He's transitioned from starter to reliever.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for Reller, number 23, Marco Ozuna Jr.
First pitch to Ozuna, batting righty, and he takes called strike one. 0-1 to Ozuna, the pitch. And it's hit up the middle! And it's grabbed it short! There's one and there's two! Oh boy! Ozuna hit it right on the screws, and it's a 4-6-3 double play to end the frame. Wow!
For the well, in the bottom of the eighth,
in the bottom of the seventh, another 6 runs cross. It is 18-1 Moo.
For correction, more than that. Big inning for the Moo. Downstairs to Chloe.
Wow, great space, nice and clean, decent square footage, a lot of potential. When do we move in?
You know this is for storage, right? It's not a man cave.
Oh.
With storage units this nice, no wonder it feels like home. Morningside Storage is a full-service facility including indoor and outdoor, 5x10, 10x10, 10x20s, and plenty of outdoor storage for campers, boats, and RVs. They're safe and secure with reasonable rates. Morningside Storage, just west of Luther and Morningside. Call 402-317-9261 now.
Gentlemen, here at Weesey Plumbing and Excavating, our customer's duty is our duty.
Yes, Drill Sergeant.
Now, you're Fremont's finest, and I want you people-pleasing plunger wranglers to remember here at Weesey, we don't stop fighting clogged drains, low water pressure, frozen pipes, until our residential and commercial customers are smiling. Am I making myself clear, you toilet snake and sink suckers?
Yes, Drill Sergeant.
Now, our customers will find us in Fremont, on Facebook, and online at WeeseyPlum.com. Weesey Plumbing and Excavating. Your duty is our duty.
La Hacienda Mexican Restaurant, your favorite family-owned restaurant, is offering their family special. Right now, feed the whole family with 12 tacos, rice, beans, chips, and salsa for only $25. Thirsty? Get $2 off house pitchers of margaritas on the rocks. The family special isn't only for game days. Get it anytime. La Hacienda, 3140 Elk Lane, across the street from Goodwill. Call in your Feed the Family special order ahead at 721-9909 or order online at lahaciendafremont.com. Then head home and enjoy.
That to-do list you have needs one more thing. Chill. It's an easy thing to do. Just crack open an ice-cold Coors Light and chill. Take the afternoon off and binge watch anything. Go to happy hour and stay for a couple hours. Who's counting anyways? Or hang out with just your dog, because you've had enough human interaction this week. Whatever you do, do it with a Coors Light. Mountain cold refreshment made to chill. 2020 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado. Celebrate responsibly.
Ready to go in the top of the eighth inning. Fremont is throttling Hastings 18-1. Nate Rohr along with Zach Berman bringing you this one from historic Moeller Field in Fremont. And the broadcast comes your way on FremontMoo.com and Big Dog 98.9 FM and 1340 AM KHUB Fremont. Matt Hallback leads it off here in the top of the eighth inning. Parker Roof has taken over on the hill for the Moo. This is his fourth appearance, no record. An ERA of 21. The right-hander brings home the first one and misses inside with a fastball to Matt Hallback. Ball one. He is 2 for 3 tonight. Homered his last time up to left field to lead off the sixth. That cut the Moo lead to 3-1. As Hallback swings and lines this one to center. Koski newly entered to center, back into his right to make the catch for the first out.
Now batting for the Sodbusters, designated hitter number
But
12.
the home run cut it to 3-1 before the Moo put up 8 in the 6th, 6 in the 7th. Now here we are in the 8th, 1 out, no one on. The batter is Jack Hammond. He is 1 for 3, a strikeout swinging his last time up, also an infield single. First one to Hammond is upstairs, ball 1. So, as we said, Koski is now your new center fielder. And Brody Sintek, who pinch hit last inning, stays in the game to play left. 18-1 Moo in the 8th as that one is lifted to left field. Koski, grounded through the left side for a hit, beg your pardon. And Jack Hammond has 1 out single to left. 1 on, 1 out, and the batter is James Shimashita.
Batting for Hastings, first baseman number 28, James Shimashita.
Shimashita, left-hand batter against the righty Parker Roof. In the first pitch, it's taken over the outside corner, called to strike, and the count is 0-1. 1 on, 1 out. We're in the top of the 8th. Moo by a bucket load. 18-1. Shimashita swings, grounds it past the diving Taylor on to right field for a hit. Hammond to second and holding. And now there are 2 on with 1 out for McGuigan.
Number 2, catcher Justin McGuigan. You know the deal, folks. If he's
McGuigan 2 for 3 tonight. Strikeout looking in the second. Then an infield single to the left side, and then a single to the right side. By the way, Brendan Jones has also entered the game. He's playing in right field for the Moo. So a whole new outfield out there as the first pitch called a strike. Count is 0-1. 0-1 to McGuigan. Jones has played some outfield for the Moo before, even this year. Now the 0-1, McGuigan swings, hits a flare, short right field. Jones coming on, he'll have to play it on a hop, and that'll load the bases with a little dunker single into right. Hammond to third, Shimashita along to second, McGuigan on to first.
For the Busters, left fielder number 17, Ian Riley.
And we have a pinch hitter here for Riley.
Pinch hitting for the Sodbusters is number 3,
Jackson Roca.
Jackson Roca.
On to pinch hit for Riley. Bases loaded for Hastings. 1 out, we're in the top of the 8th. 18-1 Sodbusters. Or 18-1 Moo leading the Sodbusters, I beg your pardon. Roca the batter, right-hand hitter. He swings and fouls the first pitch off. Round home plate, strike 1. Well, the Moo are hammering Hastings. That may be a odd added dynamic to the game tomorrow out in Duncan Field in Hastings. 6:35 first pitch tomorrow night. Our pregame coverage begins at 6:15 here on FremontMoo.com and Big Dog 98.9 and 1340. There's a half-hearted swing and miss by Roca for a strike, and the count is 0-2. Hammond at third, Shimashita at second. McGuigan at first with 1 out. Fremont up 17 in the 8th. Roof with the 0-2. That slider stays up at end. Ball 1-1-2. Roof, as we said, is making his 4th appearance of the year for the Moo. Last came against Sioux Falls on the 28th. The 1-2's a slider swung on and missed for strike 3. Roof with his first strikeout of the game. Now there are 2 outs here in the top of the 8th for Monroe.
Second baseman number 4, number 6, Tyler Monroe.
Monroe 1 for 3 tonight. Doubled to right his last time up. Also fouled to third and struck out looking. 18-1 Moo. Top of the 8th. First pitch fastball. Dots the outside corner from Roof, strike 1. So the Moo throttling Hastings tonight. 14 straight runs for Fremont. 0-1 to Monroe, the pitch. That slider misses low over the heart of the plate. Ball 1, we're even at 1. In the bottom of the 8th inning, it'll be Simonson, Koski, and Brendan Jones due to hit. The pitch misses outside. Now 2-1 the count. Moo have had a couple of these laughers this year when you've got a powerful offense like the Moo do and a game gets out of hand. You can get it real out of hand with this lineup. 2-1 pitch misses outside. Now 3-1 to Monroe. (18-1) Moo. We're in the top of the 8th. Bases loaded, 2 outs. The 3-1. So slider down and in for ball 4. Monroe draws a walk to drive in Hammond and cut it to 18-2.
Flips over, now batting for the Sodbusters.
Back to the top of their order for Logan Johnstone. Johnstone tonight, 0 for 4 fielder's choices last time up, and the first pitch taken for a ball, 1-0 the count. Right-hander Roof brings it home, and that's taken low. Ball 2, 2-0. So Hastings, a little late life, I suppose. This is their 7th batter of the inning. 2-0 the count. Roof brings it in and misses way inside. The ball goes all the way back to the screen, but neither Shimashita nor McGuigan nor Monroe was inclined to advance. It's now 3-0. 18-2 Moo. We are in the top of the 8th inning. Single runs in the 6th and the 8th for the Moo, or for the Sodbusters. Fremont scored a bunch. 3-0 pitch, and that misses outside, ball 4, and another bases loaded walk to bring in a run to make it 18-3.
Hastings, shortstop number 4, Cole Dawson.
McGuigan on to third, Monroe to second. Johnstone safe at first with an RBI. Now the batter is Cole Dawson. He's 0 for 3 tonight. Popped to the catcher his last time up. First pitch is a slider off the mid of Simonson, the catcher, ball 1. Well, if you're Parker Roof, you should feel empowered to come right after these hitters with the big lead. But he has struggled finding the strike zone since the strikeout of Roca. The 1-ball pitch. Dawson takes high, 2-0. Make that now 10 straight out of the zone for Roof. 18-3 Moo. We are in the top of the 8th inning. The 2-0 on the way from Parker, and that slider clips the outside corner. Cole to strike, 2-1. In the 8th, as we said, Simonson, Koski, and Jones, the 3 due to hit for Fremont. Boy, Trent Sellers gets one to hang on his mantelpiece as that pitch is a strike, and the count is 2-2. The grand slam is part of the 7th inning. 2-2 the count. Bases loaded, 2 outs, 2 runs in for Hastings. The 2-2. Dawson grounds it towards second. Sears to his right, has it, flips to second with Leaper covering in time to end the inning. Play goes 4-6. The inning is over for the Sodbusters in the 8th. 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 3 runners left on. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning. Simonson, Koski, and Jones due to hit. Fremont with an 18-3 lead on Hastings.
At Methodist, our doctors, nurses, and team members
work together to ensure you receive
the level of expertise and compassion that you deserve.
Whether it's in Omaha, Council Bluffs,
Fremont, or any of the surrounding areas,
we all share a common goal:
delivering outstanding care and exceptional outcomes
for every patient.
Methodist, the meaning of care.
Just like the Fremont Moo rolling through the Expedition League, Bassett Truck and Trailer keeps your trucks and trailers rolling. From full truck and trailer repair to overhauls and towing, Bassett Truck and Trailer Repair is your truck and trailer repair experts. They also offer 3-axle truck alignments, roadside assistance, free estimates, and Department of Transportation inspections. Bassett has been in business since 2014. They have ASE certified technicians and quick turnaround on services. Call 402-909-3902 for all your truck and trailer repair needs.
That to-do list you have needs one more thing. Chill. Take the afternoon off and binge watch anything. Go to happy hour and stay for a couple hours. Whatever you do, do it with a Coors Light. Mountain cold refreshment made to chill. 2020 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado. Celebrate responsibly.
Leading off for the Moo in the bottom of the 8th, Jack Simonson. As the Moo try to add to an 18-3 lead. In the bottom of the 8th, Connor Feeney out there for a full inning of work, and the right-hander brings home the first one and misses outside 1-0 to Jack. Simonson tonight, 0 for 1. He's walked 3 times and been hit, and he swings and lofts a fly ball to center. I should say the ground ball to short in the throw to first in time, 1 away. Boy, I lost that ball. 1 out, no one on.
Excuse me. That is not Ryan Koski. That is Ryan Hayes.
Simonson grounds out to short, 1 gone here in the bottom of the 8th inning. And pinch hitter coming up for the Moo, Riley Johnson. Riley Johnson taking the at-bat for Koski. Johnson, right-hand batter, in the place of Koski, and the first pitch is outside ball 1-0. So Koski ends the night 1 for 4 as there's a swing and a miss for a strike, now 1-1. Koski drives in 4 runs for the game. Now the 1-1 from Feeney. There's a slider, low and away, ball 2, 2-1. Nobody on, 1 out. Bottom of the 8th, 18-3 Moo. The 2-1 from Feeney. It's a slider that nicked the outside corner cold to strike. Count is 2-2. Now the line, the 2-2 from Feeney. Sprayed down the right field line toward the corner. It is a foul ball. And the count remains 2-2 to Riley Johnson. He's a recent addition to the team after joining up with the Moo, North Dakota State pitcher. 2-2 the count with 1 out. The right-hander Feeney brings home the 2-2, and the pitch is low for ball 3, and the count full at 3-2. Jones is on deck. Brendan Jones on deck for the Moo. He entered the top of the 8th in right. Wine, Feeney's 3-2, and Johnson chops it back to the pitcher. Feeney has it, throws to first in time, and that's the second out of the inning. 2 gone in the bottom of the 8th. Fremont dominating 18-3. Here's Jones.
Pinch hitting is Brendan Jones, number 12.
So Jones tonight, 1 for 3. Of course, Sellers had the highlight, the grand slam during the 8th. Bases empty, 2 outs, the Moo by 15. Jones, right-hand batter, steps in. Came into the game in right field the last half inning. Now up there with 2 outs and no one on. The Wine, the first pitch from Feeney. And he catches the outside corner with a strike 0-1. With the big margin, the strike zone has opened likewise. 0-1 the count. The pitch, Jones swings and fouls it off 0-2. It is 18-3 Fremont. We are in the bottom of the 8th inning. Bases empty, 2 outs. Connor Feeney, the second position player to pitch in this game, and the righty with the 0-2. Jones takes a slider way low and away, ball 1-2. These two teams will square off again tomorrow night out in Hastings, 6:35 first pitch. Our pregame at 6:15 as Jones swings and misses for strike three, and the inning is over.
That's the end of the 8th inning.
Moo gone 1, 2, and 3. Now we go to the top of the ninth. Heart of the order due for
right,
Hastings,
fans, please direct-
Matson, Hallback, and Hammond. Due to hit through 8, 18-3, Fremont.
Fremont Moo Baseball!
See the defending Expedition League champion Moo at historic Moeller Field all summer long. Tickets are on sale now for all remaining home games. Watch the Moo push for another Expedition League title and enjoy all the fun of a night at the ballpark with all sorts of promotions and giveaways to make your night special. Buy your tickets in advance and save at tickets.fremontmoo.com.
Party till the cows come home. Fremont Moo!
Trust the G-Force team at Getchman Heating and Air Conditioning for your home comfort needs. Whether it's a repair on your heating or air conditioning system or a full replacement, Getchman's skilled professional technicians are technicians you can trust with your house keys. Give them a call if the dog days of summer get the better of your AC, or if you want to give your heating system a tune-up before cooler weather rolls in. For technicians you can trust with your house keys, call Getchman's, the G-Force team at 402-721-6301 in Fremont.
My husband and I love to live in Nebraska.
It's the good life.
We always vacation here.
Love those Nebraska state parks.
We love to eat here.
Where are you going to get a better steak?
And we love to play here, especially Nebraska Pick 5 from the Nebraska Lottery. It has a $50,000 starting jackpot, drawing 7 days a week, and all the proceeds go back to our state.
Hey, honey, this weekend, let's buy some Nebraska Pick 5 tickets, go to a state park, and grill some steaks.
Like our first date.
I'm no amateur.
Top prize odds 1 in 501,000.
Underway in the top of the ninth inning, Luke White out there to pitch, and his first one is blasted deep to right field. Going back, and to his right is Johnson. He's not able to pull it in, and it's down for a hit. Trevor Matson with a leadoff double. Now a runner at first with nobody out, and Matt Hallback coming to the plate. So Luke White has been summoned from the Moo bullpen. We've seen White pitch once this year. Jones is your new center fielder. And as we said, a new right fielder as White's first pitch is in the dirt. Ball 1-0. The Moo with an 18-3 lead. We are in the top of the ninth inning. The set, a one-ball pitch, swinging a fly ball, short center field. Jones racing in, still coming in, and he makes the catch. One gone in the top of the ninth. So Matt Hallback flies to center.
Designated hitter number 12.
One out, no one on. The batter is Jack Hammond. He's 2 for 4 tonight. A single to left and a run scored his last time up after a strikeout, a single to left, and a fly to left. Matson at second, one out, first pitch, swing and a fly ball to center. Jones, a couple steps left and in to make the catch. Quickly, 2 gone in the top of the ninth. And the Moo 1 out away from polishing this one off.
First baseman number 28, James Shimashita.
The batter is James Shimashita. He's 1 for 4, a single to right and a run scored his last time up after a couple of ground outs to short and a fly to center. First pitch outside corner. Called a strike 0-1, 18-3 Moo. We are in the top of the ninth. 2 outs, no one on the 0-1, and White misses way outside. Ball 1, we're even at 1. White pitching for the second time this year. He also threw against Sioux Falls on the 28th. The 1-1 pitch misses outside, now 2-1. To James Shimashita. The 2-1 from White. Luke's way outside with that one now, 3-1. In that outing, White threw an inning, gave up a hit, 2 runs, both earned, a walk, no strikeouts. 3-1 with 2 outs. White delivers. Shimashita lines up one to second. Sears to his right to make the catch to end the game. And the Moo blast the Sodbusters tonight.
Win 18-3.
Winning 18-3.
Friday night,
over the Sodbusters.
Start time against the
Utter domination. The house fell in on the Sodbusters in the 6th when they allowed 8 runs in the 6th, 6 more in the 7th, and Fremont wins it tonight by a final score of 18-3. And that's it. Moo win it 18-3. The post-game show brought to you by Morningside Storage coming up after this.
Mid-Continent Irrigation is a 30-year family-owned and operated business in Fremont. Mid-Continent Irrigation sells new Valley brand irrigation equipment and Suckup brand grain bin equipment in their local trade area. They service all brands of irrigation and grain bin equipment and are staffed with highly skilled and trained professionals. Their staff has over 120 years of combined experience that still attends service school annually to stay on top of the latest technology. Give them a call at 402-727-9373.
And now, a moment of chill from Coors Light. Coors Light, mountain cold refreshment, made to chill after the short but cold beer run from hot tub to cabin. 2020 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado. Celebrate responsibly.
Your radio home for the Fremont Moo is Big Dog 98.9 FM and 1340 AM. Not only is Big Dog your home for the Moo this year, but keep it tuned to 98.9 FM and 1340 AM for the best in news, sports, and entertainment. Big Dog is your home for local high school and college sports coverage, including Midland University's Warriors football. Plus, tune in all day long to Big Dog 98.9 FM and 1340 AM for the best in country music. So keep it tuned all day to Big Dog for the Fremont Moo and more. Your home away from home is Baymont Inn & Suites in Fremont, 2700 North Dyers Parkway in Fremont, just off of U.S. Route 275 and Route 30. Baymont offers free Wi-Fi, a 24/7 diner, and fitness center. Rest in clean, comfortable rooms before you come out to Moeller Field for a Fremont Moo game, or whatever brings you to Fremont. Ask for the Fremont Moo Friends and Family rate and stay at Baymont Inn for just $55 a night.
18-3, the Moo dominate tonight over the Hastings Sodbusters. They continue their unbeaten mark against their intrastate rival here at historic Moeller Field. And they keep rolling, and they've cranked it up here in the second half. They are now 5-1 in the second half. So a good start toward a possible second half division title and a trip to postseason for the Moo. Welcome back to Moeller. This is the post-game show presented by Morningside Storage. Storage units so nice it feels like home. Call 402-317-9261 now for indoor or outdoor storage. Feels like a long time ago, but believe it or not, this was a game for a while. The Moo got a 2-run homer from Brock Reller in the first, then drove in a run in the second, a Darian Morphew RBI double. And then Hastings led off the sixth with a Matt Holback home run to cut it to 3-1, but then the wheels totally came off of the game. 8 runs in the sixth, 6 runs in the seventh. The Moo led it 18-1. Sodbusters with a pair of runs in the 8th to make it look a little better in the final score, but in the end, 18-3, the Moo dominate this one. For Hastings, 3 runs, 10 hits, 1 error, I should say. 3 runs, 10 hits, 1 error for the Sodbusters. They left 13. For Fremont, 18 runs on 12 hits with no errors and 10 runners left on. The winning pitcher in this one, Shea Zetterman, also lost in all the offense. A pretty good pitching performance out of the Moo starters. Zetterman now 2-1 on the year. He went 6 innings, gave up 5 hits, 1 run. It was earned, walked 3, struck out 5. Jeremy Schneider takes the loss in 4 innings plus 2 batters. He gives up 4 hits, 4 runs, all earned, walked 4, and struck out 5. Leading hitters in the game, well, Darian Morphew, 3 for 5 with an RBI. Brock Reller, we mentioned his 2-run home run, his league-leading 12th of the year. Back in the first inning, he was 2 for 3 with a pair batted in. Ryan Koski with 4 RBI tonight after his big night last night. And Trent Sellers clocked a grand slam as well. Time of the game, 3 hours, 12 minutes. 164 patrons came to see it. With the win, the Moo improved to 25-12 overall, now 5-1 in the second half of the Expedition League season. The Sodbusters fall to 9-27 overall, 1-5 thus far in the second half. So the Moo that win this one by a final count of 18-3. Now let's run down the Expedition League out-of-town scoreboard presented by the Nebraska Lottery, which reminds you that Friday's Mega Millions jackpot is $94 million. The Nebraska Lottery, why wait to win? Casper and Spearfish were tied at 5, but that game was suspended due to rain. I assume they'll pick it up tomorrow. A couple other finals in from elsewhere in the league. Souris Valley, a 10-3 winner over Badlands. Also Western Nebraska with a victory tonight, as the Pioneers win 13-6 over the Pure Trappers. The only game still going on in the league, they're in the bottom of the 5th inning. And Mining City and Canyon County still scoreless. 0-0 the Spuds and the Tommy Knockers. Of course, Ronnie McBride at the top of that Spuds lineup. Also Owen Bischoff, a former Moo infielder, playing this year a little closer to home out in Idaho. He's in the lineup tonight for the Spuds. Meanwhile, the Moo more than take care of their business. They obliterate the Sodbusters tonight 18-3, and the tough part for them will be resetting, refocusing, and getting ready to play the Sodbusters again out at Duncan Field tomorrow night. A 6:35 first pitch between the Moo and the Sodbusters. Our pregame will begin at 6:15, and we hope you join us for all the action. My thanks to Zach Berman for all of his help throughout the broadcast. Most of all, my thanks to you for spending a part of your Wednesday night with us. Good news from Moeller Field in Fremont. The Moo blitz Hastings. Final score 18-3. And until tomorrow night, when we have pregame coverage at 6:15, ahead of a 6:35 first pitch between the Moo and the Hastings Sodbusters, this is Nate Rohr saying thanks for listening. Good night from Moeller Field in Fremont.
This has been Fremont Moo Baseball on Big Dog 1340 AM and 98.9 FM and on FremontMoo.com. For schedule and ticket information, visit FremontMoo.com. Fremont Moo Baseball, it's a hit.